in our meetings in this building, you must take the division first. You have got to focus in on winning the NFC West first, and then things happen after that.
And take it, they just might have done, Terry.
Oh, my gosh.
Ah, football in the Northwest.
Watch out.
It's Christmas in the Northwest.
Okay.
Football in the Northwest.
I knew it had words.
Wow.
It's the Turkish version, right?
God, they're hard to get. What is it?
12th man, Terry.
Oh, yeah, 12th man.
To a drizzly Sunday.
Oh, my gosh.
On the damp tundra. The Seahawks took a stranglehold on the NFC West. Scoopity-doopy-doo.
Second verse.
Scoopity-doopy-doo.
I think I like the second better.
Terry.
Where's the hook?
Big finish.
Oh, yeah, where's the hook?
That was the jazz version at the end.
The 7-2 Seahawks now seem as though, I can't deny, Terry, are for real.
Wow.
Yes. In the fourth quarter yesterday, I was starting to think about February in Detroit.
Really?
What a glamorous place for a Super Bowl, let me tell you.
Beautiful that time of year.
Yes. The year that the Seahawk fans can start thinking about a trip to the Super Bowl. Ooh, do we get to go to San Diego? No. Do we get to go to Miami? No. Is there any chance there could be a Super Bowl we'll even take sunny Texas? No.
Doesn't matter.
The 2006 Super Bowl for your 2005 season is in strap-on the bulletproof vest Detroit, Terry.
Right.
Jeez. That does suck if we do get to go. No, Jacksonville.
Jeez.
Well, I'm
What
sure
happened to that? I thought it was
I'll learn to
always
adapt,
in
though.
warm
Yeah, I think
climate
it'll be
areas.
okay.
there's some ghetto bars we'll hang out at and
Right.
hit the game. And these are the things you start to think about when you've taken a stranglehold on the NFC West, Terry.
Maybe they'll throw the season so they don't have to go to Detroit.
You're right. Guaranteeing yourself at least a first-round home game. And now it seems like fans won't be content unless they have the first-round bye and home field throughout the playoffs.
All right.
A convincing win against their most hated rival yesterday,
Yeah,
Terry.
Definitely.
Taking it right to them. And it was, did you watch it?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
He was reeling them in.
You were watching it on TV?
Yes, I was.
I didn't think they were broadcasting it.
I think it was
They
solid.
did.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I watched it as well.
Because there was word that they hadn't sold the right amount of tickets up to the last minute. But it looked like, when I looked around, it looked like a sellout to me.
No,
my husband worked it, and he said there was like, what, 70,000?
Yeah,
or
that's
something like
that's
that?
about
Right?
a sellout, yes.
Right? Because I was like, what took you so long getting home, man?
Oh, dear.
I need some loving.
Yeah. What seagull had your interest,
I
babe?
got home as quick as I could.
Right. It was a night game, don't you remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Be surprised. I got to stay till the last seagull leaves the garage, and that's not till 2 a.m.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what time did he get home?
Well, the game got over around 4:15ish, something like
Sounds
that.
about right, yes,
Right?
yes.
He didn't get home till like 6:45.
Oh, jeez. Well, I got to write a couple extra tickets.
Well, he did do that
Some
on
of
the way
those
home.
jovial Seahawk fans can't let him be that happy. Got to bring him back down to earth.
That is
They were
true.
pretty crazy on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Some melees.
So some melees on the way out?
Yeah.
No better way to celebrate a rousing victory than punching out your fellow fan.
Right.
It's the best
He
way.
had to help escort a Rams fan out of the stadium.
Yeah, a lot of Rams fans in the stadium. I don't know why they feel like they need to make the trip over here from St. Louis.
Ridiculous. They can stop that now officially.
Especially in my section.
Really?
Yeah, always a lot of out-of-town fans. Because they're, I guess, more desperate to get seats in the building and pay the stupid, ridiculous prices that, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So I always have to sit near a lot of Rams fans, or opposing teams fans, but that's good because they haven't lost a home game this year, right? And there comes that point where I taunt the fans of the opposing team, like I'm sure they get taunted in every section, but my tauntings are, I think, a little bit more effective than probably a lot of, you guys suck!
And how do you taunt?
Well, I said, I don't know if I would have gotten on a plane and traveled 2,000 miles to see a defense like theirs. I don't know how people do that. Get the ball in the red zone 4 times and you only have 3 field goals to show for it. I mean, that's really sad. You can't win a lot of football games like that. You know, just nonstop.
Right.
All the way through the game.
Chatter,
So it's because of you they need escorts out of there.
Oh, so I know.
Well, it's because of you, then, that they need the escorts.
Why? I don't
Because they get angry.
I don't threaten. Well, they may get angry at me, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't scare me. Bring it on.
They have no defense. What are they going to do if they try and attack you?
That's right. I'll just punch them right in the face and they can't stop it.
I think the most articulate one in my section is you guys effing suck.
Right.
Really, is what you hear in my section. A lot of that.
I got a little bit more X's and O's, but the message is still the same.
All right.
In your section, you have that long-haired guy who does nothing but bang the what do you call it? The paneling in front of him. He's in the front row in the whole game. He doesn't even watch the game.
He'll never cut his hair.
All he does, he's like some kind of lawn boy sprinkler thing. That just goes up and down. I don't know if they show it on TV.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know on TV, but
about?
they show on the big. Yeah, no, I see the guy every game. He sits there and he slams his hands down like nonstop.
In this methodical, he does it in this same motion every time. It's like he should be working for a watch company.
But people next to him don't do it. It's just him?
Just him.
I mean,
Just him.
Okay.
And he's so committed to it. Does it every game throughout the whole game. Doesn't even watch the game.
God.
That's all he does the whole game. He can't watch the game from the posture he puts himself in.
He's got hair like down the middle of his
He's
back.
got hair down to the back of his ass, Terry.
Jeez.
Crazy.
They actually put him on the big screen. His face shot yesterday. We actually saw his face.
Oh,
yesterday.
really?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
A little scary. Not many people have. But he's becoming, slowly but surely, a Seahawk fan celebrity, Terry.
Wow.
Yes.
Love that.
But you wouldn't know that. Maybe your husband would, but...
Right.
Yeah. Does your husband ever get into the game?
Yeah, he stands at the end zone.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
So after he lets all the cars in, he
Right.
goes inside, and then he goes back outside, lets all the cars out, and
Yep.
escorts the Seahawk girls
Right.
to their
to their
cars.
cars to make sure they get their safe.
Wow, and I bet
a few
they do.
numbers, and then, you know.
Wow.
It's all par for the course, though.
It is. It is.
I should have been a cop.
Joins him in a little chorus line and heads home to the wifey.
Yeah, they all,
Yes.
talk about their boots. They have white ones and these dark black ones. So,
Wow.
man.
So you check to see if there's any white on his dark black boots.
He says, trade my boots for your boots.
Oh,
baby.
days.
Sure.
Sounds like a fair deal, Terry.
Then he just leaves me for a white girl.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be the first.
Terry.
So there you go.
Not a great way to start a Monday.
Oh, well.
Oh. But what's done is done.
Right.
The T-Man.
A chicken continues to rule the movie world at the box office this weekend.
Oh.
Chicken Little earned $32 million its second week out.
Right.
Zathura, a brand new sci-fi fantasy, came in second, $14 million for that movie. Jennifer Aniston's first movie after Friends, Derailed, opened in third to put in about $13 million into the bank.
All right, not too shabby.
No.
I'm sure Jennifer Aniston and, well, that's not the one she's in with Vince Vaughn, though.
No. This is supposed to be like some real serious,
It's like
kinda
a
dramatic.
modern-day Fatal Attraction.
Something like that.
On a train.
Oh.
Got to do it on the chit-chit.
That's called We're Not Friends. Watch your back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens? She has, intercourse with some ginger kid on the train, and the guy wants revenge, Terry. She's surprised that when you have random sex on a train, that it may not be all that it's cracked up to be with a stranger, Terry.
I guess so. I don't
Follows
know.
you home after that.
Maybe.
Watch out for these ginger kids.
What are ginger kids?
You guys. Steven's laughing like he knows, but I guarantee he doesn't.
I don't know what it is.
It's all right. Some people out there do.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then they're chuckling with you.
I know Hot Fudge Scott does. I don't even have to look to know.
The ginger kids will get you when you sleep.
That's right.
Wow.
That's true, Terry.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Come and play.
Is that a horror flick thing?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
Sounds like South Park, right?
Oh. Wow. What tipped you off?
The voice.
Oh, jeez.
Hot
It
shot.
usually does. Kind of funny, right?
Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Kind of watched it 3 times.
I gotta watch it
I
twice.
don't want
Yeah.
Wow, it must be really good. So no
You watched
explanation
it 3
for
times?
me.
Yeah.
I thought twice was a lot.
Well, I watched it twice, and then the wife hadn't seen it, so I watched it
Well,
again.
that's why I watched it twice, because I watched it once and the wife hadn't seen it, so I was like, yeah.
Okay.
How does it play the nipples?
Yeah, oh, wow.
Was she into it, or she kind of like that?
She liked it.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a South Park thing too? The nipples thing? Or was that you?
Oh no, that was me.
That's all you. Okay.
Yes. But it's the influence of South Park. I can't help it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Terry.
What?
It's back just Monday. What?
I was going to ask you to explain, but I guess I don't get an explanation.
No, you can't. You'd lose a lot in translation.
Oh, okay.
You just be
No
thankful
problem.
that you're a full Asian, Terry, or at least a Pacific Islander, and you don't have to worry about the ginger kids.
Oh, yeah, Asians don't carry the genes.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
That's what I turned to her, so I said, thank you.
Did you?
Yes. She goes, well,
There's
you know,
an actual gene?
She goes, my father's white. I go, well, your mother's the strong influence. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You see them around the office.
It's a recessive gene, Terry.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
You could have two normal-looking parents having a ginger kid.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I knew what that was, I guess I could,
And almost as scary as being a ginger kid is this guy.
Hello, T.
Yeah, Swagger.
Wow. Sounds like he's in his new place.
But he's not, right?
Mm-hmm. Are you in your new apartment, Swagger?
No, I'm at OC right now.
You're at the OC.
Already?
You get to
Yes.
stay home till school starts. Now that you have your own place.
Well,
With
yeah.
free cable.
Oh, I've been watching cable all weekend.
Oh, yeah, he's turned into a loser now.
Oh, jeez. You
And free
moved,
wireless
so
connection.
you did spend the whole weekend in your own place.
Yes.
So why, that's a great point, now that you have your own place, there's no excuse for needing to get out of the house to get to school so early.
Well, I'm helping with the Olympian, the newspaper here at OC.
Why do you always find things to do at 5 in the morning?
We're doing stuff.
6 in the morning, even
doesn't help
7,
you.
8 in the morning at college.
First year of high school.
Well, I'm a morning person.
How could that be? How could any person, how could any human being be a morning person,
I
Jerry?
don't know.
I mean,
I've
come
been
on,
doing
you
this
guys
show
are up
for
like at what? 4
Well,
o'clock,
that doesn't
5
mean I'm a
o'clock?
morning person. I have to fight it every day. I'm a night person, man.
Oh, my gosh. No kidding.
Swagger's like me. I love it.
That's very
I go to bed.
coincidental.
Yeah, don't that, okay.
I go to bed at like at 10 and 11, and I wake up at 4 or 5.
Morning people are funny.
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
Yes.
Are they funnier than ginger kids? Or?
I have to force
I have to
myself
think
to
about
sleep
that one.
until 7 o'clock.
What's that now, Swagger?
I have to force myself to sleep
my
until
God, I
7.
don't.
What time do you typically go to bed?
He said 10 or 11.
Oh,
And then
jeez,
he's up
man.
by
If
4.
I didn't have to, I'd be in bed at 4 every night. Just there's so much to do all through the night.
Sure.
At 4, you'd miss all the prime time.
No,
Yeah, well,
4
a.m.
Yes, 4 a.m. every
That's-
night.
Steven's actually contemplating going to bed at 4 p.m. That's closer to his realm than 4 a.m.
Love this time of year. It's dark by then.
Up to my whole life, up till the time I started the show, Terry. That was the time I went to bed. 4 a.m. Wake up at 1 p.m. and you had a day. That was your day.
Right. Okay.
Start your day at 1. Stay up till 4 a.m.
Sure.
There's your life. That's your life. It's
Nice
a good life.
Yeah.
Man, now the alarm clock goes off at 5.
And you're going, no.
Luckily, I don't shower in the morning just to get myself a little extra snooze, Terry.
Right.
Go to bed at 10. Shower at 9:30 p.m. In bed by 10. That's my life, Terry.
Wow.
That's who I am.
Sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Wow. For a non-morning person, it's torture.
Yeah.
Torture! Has been for years. But then I get to spend time with you guys, so it all equals out.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, Swagger.
Well, yeah, I've been staying there a week now.
Oh, how is it? How do you
And-
like it?
Well, I like it a lot. No dishwasher, so I have to do my own dishes, but that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I cook my own food. Nothing's blown up so far.
Yes. What's the most exotic dish you've made so far?
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a pan.
Yes. Scrambled
Alright.
eggs with coffee,
Okay.
Yeah, the coffee.
And, I've lived 1 week without having to deal with smoke while I'm sleeping, because everybody in my old place uses smoke all the time.
Oh, that must be
Sure,
nice.
your lungs are up wondering what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just found out they finally got the water turned on in the old place after 4 weeks and 3 days.
Still keeping tabs on the old place.
Well, I still need to get a few things out of there, like the bowling ball I had.
Has any...
Does anyone realize you're missing or that
know.
you've moved or what?
They actually found out I was moving
Yeah.
from listening to the show one morning.
Yes. Okay.
They actually figured out I moved.
Right. So, but the key is you have cable
Yeah, I have cable.
And free wireless.
and free wireless, and you're living like a. Well, I hate to have to even acknowledge the possibility. You're living almost a normal life.
Whoa.
Nothing in my life is.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
All right.
And on Thursday, I'm going over to the courthouse because that's the day my mom has court, and she gets sentenced.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't even been sentenced yet? She's been in jail for about, 3-4 weeks now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big backlog in Kitsap County.
Okay.
All the meth cats go through first.
So
Yes.
what is she looking at? She's staring at...
90 days to a year.
90 days to a year.
And bail was
missing
$10.
a court
Nobody had it.
appointment.
Are you going to step up and speak or what?
I'll do what I can.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's at 9 o'clock Thursday.
Okay.
You should cry to the judge. I need my mommy.
Oh, jeez. If not, Stephen has it down for you. He can do it.
Put on a swagger mask.
Yes.
Okay, Judge, I really want my mom out.
All right, Swagger, it sounds like at least you're having some normal moments. Maybe not a normal life, all right?
Good
Yeah.
deal.
Yes.
Things are looking up.
Now, sooner or later, you might start realizing you get more benefit of staying up a little later and waking up a little later and getting to school a little later.
Well, there's nothing good on TV,
Mm-hmm.
After 10 o'clock.
Fine things.
All right, we're
Except for
gonna have
that movie, Category 7 that was on last
Yeah, we're going to have to get you the Playboy channel. He's cable for the first time, and he's saying there's nothing good on TV.
I
Right.
know.
You'd think
Come
he would be
on.
No, I've had
mesmerized.
cable for a few years. I just
all
don't
right.
have pay-per-view.
Okay.
And I really don't need it.
Ah, it's good to know.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yes. You may not need pay-per-view, but you'll always need this guy.
Hey, Swagger!
Oh,
You called me the other day. You sent me text messages
Oh.
asking for help, and I offered to help you out. But obviously, you have no choice but to call the T-Man show and ask them
don't
for help.
send text
What the
messages.
hell's going on? You long, washing, nappy head,
you
looking
on
little
bus?
wonder-eyed
John, allow him to respond. Go ahead, Swagger.
yeah, Swagger, you mean, T-Man?
Swagger, what is your response? Did you call and text page John looking for some John assistance?
I have not sent any text messages on my new cell phone, or have I called John in the last week.
So, John, why are you...
Well, if I gave your number out, well, I won't give it on the air, but I'll give it to Pasty Dave and have Pasty prove you wrong.
what, just because you know his
would do
number
then,
doesn't mean he
Swagger?
text paged you.
Yeah, that doesn't.
John, that doesn't
Yes,
prove.
He-Man.
What does that prove? That he got his text page and that he have his phone number. Big deal. Do you have any text pages you can produce from Swagger that will convince us that he's been looking to you? He's got-
Absolutely 100%
All right.
correct.
Read some text pages that he wrote to you verbatim. I want him to hear them word for word. What did he write to you?
I've got over 78 text messages.
Okay, yeah,
Hold on
look up
one
your
second.
text mages and see in your text mages if you have one from Swagger that you can read word for word.
Over 70?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
This will be interesting. He can actually
Well,
read.
since 2001, Terry.
Remember, I'm on gayphoneoperator.com. I'm
Right.
on yahoo.com.
Yes.
I'm
Yahoo.
on myspace.com.
Okay, well, can you...
Give me a minute, y'all. I gotta find one
Okay.
from
Sure.
Swagger.
Y'all give you a minute, huh?
So because he's on MySpace, he can't find his text page?
No, he's got over 70, you know.
Hello, it's called a cell phone.
Okay, well, we'll wait.
Stephen Kilbride, why don't you put your damn thyroid in park position and stand by for a minute, you
Okay,
bitch?
all standing by.
It's in park.
All us bitches
Yeah,
standing by.
can I get a minute?
Yeah, we're giving you some time.
Thank you.
Suspense is killing me, Terry.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear what John makes up as
Oh, I know. It's
No, I
right
made
down.
As to
nothing
what
up.
Swagger wrote him.
This is actually true.
Right.
How come
For
I'm
the
not
first
hearing
time I
his
can actually be
cell phone?
honest. Can I get more time, please?
Oh,
It's hard to find a
Isn't it
message.
usually like when when you're scrolling through your texts, you hear a little...
Why don't you shut up, you Filipino freaking looking one-eyed pussy bitch?
Oh,
Wow!
that's exactly what I call you. It's amazing.
Where your trap there, Terry?
Mhm.
John?
Terry,
Okay.
you never shut your trap.
Okay, John, are you looking for that page or no? Just
Doesn't
one.
have it.
You
I
said-
tell you what.
You said there were numerous from Swagger. I just want to hear one.
Well, it takes me a minute to find it. I tell you what.
Go to break, T-Man, and I'll make one
It is
up.
6:39. You still got a minute and a half left for break.
Oh, my
Right.
God.
I tell you what, Swagger. You know what? Why don't you be honest for once? Be honest,
being
Swagger.
honest.
Swagger is a pretty
Swagger,
honest
be
guy.
honest.
Swagger admits a lot of things that the average person wouldn't admit to. So
I'm
you
a
can't.
very bad liar.
Yes. All right.
And you are a bad liar because you're lying about all the text messages and the phone calls.
Hey, John,
Because I got you.
chit-chatting.
John,
Swagger, I got you right up in here
Oh.
calling me. I got voice messages from you.
Oh.
Can't wait to not hear those.
in the show during the break.
Okay, we'll take
I
a...
tell you what, when we take a break,
Yeah.
the TV on the morning show will be right back with
like bull.
Swagger and
Yes.
John Falwoo. Right after these words.
That's exactly right, Terry.
The T-Man. Cube 93 wants to pay.
Terry, you never would have been able to predict this one, but John hung up the line, unable to produce any messages and or text pages from Matthew R. Schwager.
No way.
I can't believe...
Or anybody.
I can't believe that I have to suggest that he was lying about it, Terry. I can't. His credibility will be ruined. So I gotta make sure I don't mention that on the air. Oh, you mean we're on?
Oh, I think so.
My God! Not gonna make a blood on you.
Oh, my God.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes, John, even though he promised, was unable to deliver those supposed text pages and voicemail messages from Matthew Schwager. He apparently has gotten none.
Oh, man.
I would have thought that in a desperate moment you would have reached out for the saving graceful hand of John Schwager, but apparently you didn't do that.
That's correct.
So
It's not that low for you.
All right, then you're on your own.
Okay.
Okay, Schwager. Have a good college day.
Without John.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that's exciting.
Well, that was pretty abrupt. Maybe there were some messages.
John didn't even try to make up anything. That's weird.
And just to make sure we're doing the early week rounds of weird-ass dysfunctional family members, Terry, at least somewhat close to those that are.
Yes?
Eyebrow Dude is called back in.
Oh, goody.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Oh, yes, Eyebrow Dude. A little loud for Monday. What's going on there, kid?
Hey, man, you told me to call you back in a week about getting our pictures done on Seahawks Field.
I didn't think you'd actually do that.
Yeah.
That's been a week already.
Still after
Yes,
that?
if you remember last week, Terry, Eyebrow Dude asked me to call in a favor
Right?
with the Seahawks and see if I can get him on the inside, on the field, so he can take some of his wedding pictures. Your wedding is when now?
No, the engagement.
It's at the end of April.
The end of April's the wedding. He wants to take some engagement pictures, some announcement pictures, some yada, yada, yada pictures on the field, on Quest Field.
Wow.
On the 50-yard line in the end zone. You know, one of his fiancée playfully tackling him, Terry.
So sweet.
How he scored. What if Eyebrow Dude with a football or a bouquet in his hands while he still gets both feet in bounds.
He's a tiptoeing.
Oh, it's just so lame. Wow, Eyebrow Dude, why don't you just go to the West Seattle lookout spot like everyone else and get your wedding pictures taken there?
Because that's lame. Everybody does
Oh,
that.
that's lame. Yeah.
geez.
It's so less lame to go on the field at Quest Field and pretend like you're horsing around with your fiance.
Well, remember, this he thinks is very unique and nobody's ever done
Right.
stuff like this
Well,
before.
a tuxedo with a Seahawk helmet, Terry, would just capture the essence of the marriage that will be.
Jeez.
Now, Terry, the truth of the matter is I could call in a favor on this one. I could call the people that I know over at the Seahawks, and
do it.
and there's a really strong chance that they could find a day, even though it's in the middle of the season, which would make it tougher.
Right.
But you know what? The Seahawks are playing so damn well. You think I want gangly eyebrows and feet on that field right now?
No,
the
that's
Seahawks are
the whole thing.
They're marching on to a Super Bowl perhaps this year.
Yeah.
At least that's the way it's looking. That's the dream right now. I'm even starting to feel convinced that this team is for reals. For reals, Terry.
Reals.
They beat their arch rival, the NFC West, yesterday, putting their foot on their necks, telling them, hey, you ain't winning nothing this year.
Right.
And now you want an Eyebrow Dude prancing all over that field?
That would be a
I don't think so.
No, I won't shed, I promise.
Okay, listen. I am not going to call it a favor just so you can playfully tackle each other in photographs for your wedding album.
No, it won't be like that. It'll be more, professional, like standing there and posing. We're not going to be tackling or anything like that.
That'd be
Then
great.
why would you do that?
I don't need to see the end result of this, you building pyramids with blitz. I don't need to be making calls to the Seahawks so that can be done, Eyebrow. I just don't see it as a need for me to call in a favor like that. All right?
Come on. I've never asked you
Seahawks,
guys for anything.
the Seahawks know not to ask me for many favors unless it's vital.
Right.
Unless it's vital, then sometimes it's a charity thing or something like that. They'll ask me to promote, or they'll ask if the Seagulls can come down. I'll be like, well, you insist.
Yeah.
But they've asked me a lot of things that I've turned down. So it's got to be crucial. And that's the way...
It's not crucial to you, Team
Eyebrow
Man.
Dude.
What's in it for us?
Yeah.
What do you want? You want an invite to the wedding?
Oh,
Steven wants to give your fiance a test drive.
yeah. Okay, half hour.
I'll tell you what, you let Steven give your fiance with all of his picture number 49 chins. You let Steven Kilbreth give your fiance a test drive, and I will call in that favor.
There's no gas in that tank there.
All right, well, then I'm not doing it.
Oh, well, no gas in this tank either.
Mm-hmm. I'm at least giving you an option. Even though it's it'll ruin the Seahawks season, Terry.
I know, it could.
Mm-hmm. If it ruined the Seahawks season, Terry, I would feel pretty bad because I'm enjoying it as much as anyone.
Right.
Even if I agreed to it, there's no way Steven would ever do it, so it's not even an option.
But you shouldn't want to agree with it. I mean, what kind of guy are you?
I agree to it. Bring it on, Steven.
Okay, you agree to it. If Steven can't perform or refuses to perform, probably both.
Probably both.
On the day of the supposed set-up test drive with your fiance, we'll have to have a stand-in.
Nah, just only Steven.
No, because you are going to obviously be aware that Steven won't be able to make it happen. So,
he's faithful.
Yes. You have to let us...
Not because I don't want to, just because I can't perform, okay? Okay, mister?
You got to let us pick the staff member or dysfunctional family member that gets to test drive your fiancé to make sure you're marrying someone with a really nice coach.
Well, it's real nice, and I think you should let...
Well, I don't want to take your word for it. I mean, obviously, you're so deep in love, of course you're going to think a coach is nice. But... If you're going to get married, that's the least I could do to make them at least look out for them over the next 40-some-odd years that they're married, Terry.
Sure.
60, 70 years.
Whoa.
Got to make sure the coach is there. So that's our agreement. I will make the call if you let Steven Kilbreth or a stand-in test drive your fiancé.
I can't do stand-in. I can only do Steven.
Well,
have a great wedding.
That's because he probably knows that the stand-in will in all likelihood be this guy.
Yeah, you know what, Swagger? I tell you what, you want to text me anymore? Goddamn effing time.
All right.
I tell you what, you're the one that I asked you last Tuesday. I said to you,
offer him free
if
sex?
you need help, you can always call me. I'm a fellow dysfunctional family member, and I can help you more than the freaking darn He-Man can, because he's not a dysfunctional family. He's a rich millionaire. He's like Bill Gates and Paul Gates.
Paul Gates?
Anyway,
Paul Gates.
He's super rich.
Why are you being such a shameless little effing bitch, and you can't even step up and face the plate? Just because I can provide something, and Dave had it during the break, unfortunately,
All right, this is not Schwager on the line. You're confusing two calls. This is Eyebrow Dude, and he's looking to get access to Quest Field.
Oh, Eyebrow Dude can
Yes.
always get winches.
All right.
What's up, John?
What's up, Eyebrow Dude? Are you having a Super Bowl party? They're 7-2 now.
Not as good as Paul Gates' Super Bowl party. So you are going to miss out on a good one there. But, okay, Eyebrow Dude, that's how I'm going to leave it. I'm not in the mindset to call in any kind of favor. And considering that they're in the middle of the greatest season that you can have in recent memory, Terry, they're in the midst of that. That's even less of a reason I'm going to call in this favor right now. You need Eyebrow Dude trampling over that field right now? No.
Hey, I can wait until the end of the season. I don't mind.
Well, at the end of the season, if you want to call back, we'll see how we're all feeling.
Well, then you're in the Sounders season. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't let them trample over the Sounders. Great season, too.
We're having a swap meet after that. So.
Right.
The Sounders, is that soccer?
Soccer.
I think so,
okay,
yeah.
Yes.
No, nobody cares about soccer.
All right.
That's not true.
Swagger, Swagger, I'm calling him now.
Oh, jeez.
Eyebrow Dude, it sounds like you're willing to wait, and that's a good move. All right?
I'll call you back after they win the Super Bowl.
There you go. That'll be a call. Could be in February of next year, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a part of me that thinks that'll be more likely February 2023.
Oh.
But,
Hey, we're looking good.
hey, this team is for reals.
Yep. Definitely.
I was convinced yesterday. Some very convincing wins, 5 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Can't lie to you, Terry. Second half of the game yesterday. I'm talking to the dude I went to the game with. I said, hey, shake hands with me right now. If they make the Super Bowl, we're going to Detroit. We're going to Detroit.
Did he shake your hand?
Oh, he shook.
Oh.
Wait, how do you not shake on that kind of moment?
Well, you should, yeah.
All right, whatever. I'm not going to do it.
But you can't leave us hanging like that.
I'll be there. I think we're all going, Terry.
We're all going?
Seahawks make the Super Bowl.
Ow.
Terry free in Detroit.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're going to love you there.
At the Motor City?
Terry will be motoring.
Yes. He'll be driving down a 8 mile.
Looking for her peeps.
Right. Looking for her biological mama and dad.
Oh, jeez.
Could turn into quite the story, Terry.
Oh, it could.
Shake hand right now. Seahawks make the Super Bowl. We're there.
Okay.
Shaking hands. Oh, I can't believe I'm touching your head.
Wonder Twin Powers.
Just deactivate.
Touching you like that during the show, Terry. It's so weird. Anyhow.
Just seen where he had his hand earlier, too.
Oh, wow. In the usual spot?
That's right. That's its resting place. Now, what do you have there? Give me
It's
one.
honest that you just do that, like walking down the hall with no...
Who, me?
Yes.
Well,
Like no qualms about it.
You go under the drawers to adjust.
It
in
is,
public.
it is so deep.
who, me?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I say, why adjust over the drawers in a subtle fashion when you can make it a lot quicker and a lot more effective by going right down deep in there?
Probably more efficient, but not for the rest of us.
All right. You're not as blunt as I am.
It's pretty ballsy.
I am a very blunt man. I'm glad you've noticed, Stephen. Anyhow, you got a quick little
I
dilly
do
there? What
have
do you
a
got?
quick one. Some sad news maybe for Steven there. Seventh Heaven is done after 10 seasons there. The WB is
Well, luckily
letting it go.
I have every box set, too.
Oh, good.
Seventh Heaven?
Yes, no longer.
How long had it been on the air?
10 seasons.
Wow.
That's a long time.
What are we all going to do now?
I don't know.
Who's in that one?
Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Well, I like.
Yeah.
She's got a future. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, she'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the crew, I don't know.
Listen, she gets mangled in some alley by some slasher who slices up her face, Terry.
Right?
She's got, barring that,
Barring that.
she's got a major future.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you read that story about 15 years ago? They made a big TV movie about it, about some model, that her ex-boyfriend was so jealous that they broke up and so enraged and so possessed, if you will, that he slashed up her model face.
I did see that. It scarred me.
Yes, it scarred us all. She was not the only one scarred.
No.
I don't remember her name, Terry, because she got slashed up and her career was ruined.
Right.
But there was a whole movie about it. So barring that is what I'm saying.
Yes, she'll be fine.
She'll be just fine. As a matter of fact, I bet you she's pretty much loving the fact that Seventh Heaven's coming to an end.
Yeah.
She was probably stuck in some contract there.
Well, and I think, she was not liking having to play the very, conservative, goody-two-shoes girl when she's kind of can get down and dirty, I think.
So this is on WB, you said, right?
WB,
Yeah,
yes.
and they have a million shows to replace.
Yeah, right.
A show that's been on 10 years on their network.
Sure.
All right.
More reruns of Charmed, probably.
Stephen, you're a big
Actually, I've never seen
Seventh Heaven fan?
Yeah.
Sounds like the kind of show you'd be watching every
it. It does
week.
seem that
It
way, doesn't it?
does.
And yet it's not.
Not one episode?
I haven't.
Wow.
No, Highway to Heaven he loved.
Highway to Heaven is really good.
Michael Landon was terrific in that.
Yes, if they ever bring back Jake and the Fat Man,
Oh, yeah.
Stephen is going to get on his knees and thank the Lord.
All over
And he's
that.
not Jake.
He never gets confused with looking like Jake, Terry. Let's just put it that way.
The T-Man.
Hey, what's up? It's Cube 93.
It is time, Terry, to make another happy listener that much more happy by reaching in this here hopper and pulling out a bill that will be paid.
Good
You
deal.
call back in 1/2 hour. That's the way it works. That's the only little detail, the only little hurdle that needs to be cleared, Terry.
Cool.
I'm going to try to pull out a biggie today, Terry.
Oh,
I'm
pull
going
out
to
that
reach
biggie.
down, Dave. And I'm going to pull out a monster.
Wow.
Use both hands.
Really?
Yes. Always. Usually Vinnie the Pooh slides over the hopper, Terry. Where is Vinnie the Pooh today? He's not coming in, huh?
I don't think he
Is
is.
that what you told me earlier, Pasty?
Yeah, he's not feeling well.
He's not feeling well.
Wow.
What
Calling
did
in
he
sick?
What did he tell you exactly?
He let me know that he had been feeling kind of down all weekend and wasn't really feeling
Down,
good.
meaning the blues?
No,
the
no, no.
blahs, or sick?
No, sick.
See,
not
if you say
feeling-
someone feels down, that makes me think like he feels depressed.
Right.
He can't be depressed. He's the happiest-go-lucky little guy in the world.
No, sorry, he was sick.
Okay, he called you to say he was sick.
Yes.
All right, make sure you choose your words carefully because I take everything literally. Huh? Literally.
And he wanted to make sure he'd be 100% for tomorrow to come in. And
yeah, because we need him at 100%, too.
Right.
Vinnie the Poo at 70%, just not usable.
No, not working.
Yes, so
he called you. What time is it that he calls you?
It was about 12. It was just about 1 o'clock a.m. last night.
Oh, my gosh.
1 a.m.? You're in your pasty stage 5 sleep, I imagine?
Oh, it's pasty.
I was deep, and I'd gone to bed early, so yeah.
11?
Yeah, yes.
All right, so you had been 2 hours asleep.
Jesus.
You get a call from the Pooiest Poo. Give me his number, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know how sick he is.
Yeah, wake him up if he's going to wake Pasty up like that.
He's not planning on coming in and doing the mail at 9 a.m. or something like that. Has he told Sue, the controller, that he's under the weather and he's not coming in?
You know, that I don't know.
That would be a big knock, Terry. I would take that as a big problem if he's all of a sudden shows up. Even if he's sick, he shows up to do his best job at 9 a.m.
Right.
That's a big knock, T-Man.
It's a big knock.
Pursue the controller.
I'd like to see if he woke her up at midnight.
Okay.
Or 1 a.m.
Right.
So, do you get the impression he's going to be coming in later or no?
I didn't get the impression he'd be coming in at all.
How sick did he say he was?
He said he wasn't feeling very well, so...
All right. Something that he just came down with, or you said he was sick all weekend?
He'd been feeling it all weekend, so I have a feeling he won't be coming in to do the Sue thing either.
To do the Sue thing?
All right, easy. Make sure you phrase it right.
Every time my alarm clock goes off, I feel sick to my stomach.
Right?
Okay? That's just part of getting up early.
But he said he was feeling sick all weekend. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just him feeling like he was having a tough night from drinking or whatever, and he just didn't want to come in. Gotcha. But still, we got to get a call out and feel what the real situation is here.
Sure.
Although it seems more like a tough night if he calls that late in the...
Well, that's what we have to figure out here, Steven. Believe me, it won't take us long to figure it out.
Who's going to roll the Casio over here for me now?
Who's going to roll the hopper over, Terry? Most importantly, who the hell is going to get breakfast this morning?
I don't know.
Jeez, I'm famished. Look at me. I'm one meal away from just being emaciated.
Oh, jeez.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
See the number you gave me here? What do you got? What?
You sure you dialed it right?
Maybe not.
That's the number.
I'm pretty sure I dialed it right.
Okay.
Gosh, maybe he's left town.
Do you want to make sure you wrote it down right?
Yep.
Is that an S?
Oh, wait, 4 of those numbers are wrong.
Call the Poo.
No dialing music for the
Yeah, we may not be able to do the bill thing if we don't have the Poo to roll over the hopper, Terry.
Oh, my gosh.
Who's going to roll over the hopper?
I don't know. I can't move it.
It's actually right next to me.
It's not in our contracts, any of us.
Right.
No manual labor.
Right. No rolling of any hopper anywhere.
I get a hernia.
Yo, what's the deal?
Oh, I must have dialed wrong before.
You must have.
I missed your call. Make sure y'all leave a message. I'll get back
Man,
in.
what a dope. What is he doing on this voice? Yo. MTV Raps.
20637.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He can't pick up his phone for us? He's too
ill.
sick.
Try him again.
I got to hear the message again.
Yeah.
Don't make me.
Sounds like a 1989 MTV Raps promo.
No.
Hey, Ed Lover and Dr. Dre were funny.
So sad. Oh, he's sick. He's got to be there. So I will call until he picks up, Terry.
Absolutely, he does.
Call in more than one line. Lock that line in. So here.
Yo, what's the deal, y'all? This is Vinnie the Poo.
Call himself Vinnie the Poo on his... I disconnected the wrong line.
Like, we don't know who it is that we're calling.
No, but like, let's say Grandma calls or something like that. Hey, it's Vinnie the Poo. The pooiest poo of them all.
Right, and then he sounds like...
Sounds like he's not waiting for a call back for a new job, at least. This is Carl at Safeco. I'm looking for Vincent.
I guess it's Vincent the Poo. Right. We have looked over your application, and we can't wait to hire you.
Yeah. You're a real asset to the company, sounds like.
He calls Pasty at 1 in the morning. Right. Pasty picks up the phone. I'll tell you what. If I send someone over to his joint, Terry, and he's not there.
Oh, where could he be?
Well, that's then. I don't see how we ever can have him back in the studio.
Yo, what's the deal, y'all? This is Vinnie the Poo. Sorry I missed your call. Make sure y'all leave a message. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can.
Well, that would be a pretty serious issue if he was lying.
He's gotten very sick, Terry. He's gotten very under the weather since the stripper show began 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Did anyone catch any of our show a little over the weekend?
A little bit, I did, yeah.
Hotshot's a big fan.
Yeah, I'm on my way to get beer. Better tune in.
And this time?
I loved it, man.
You like it?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Really?
She sounds very listenable. I like it.
The dirty.
I'm a big fan.
Well, maybe every time it's on and it sounds as listenable and as good as Hopscotch portrays it to be, Terry, it makes Vinnie the Pooh that much more sick.
Could be.
Because this should have been his show in his mind.
Should have been.
And he's expecting her to fall on her face, and then after 13 weeks is up, he gets his show.
Right. But
Doesn't
it's
look
not
like that
happening.
is, according to what you're telling me, doesn't look like that's necessarily on the docket here.
Yeah. I tried to call in for the cocktail whatevers.
Oh, jeez.
Couldn't get through.
Cocktail call-outs?
Yeah, that. All lines busy.
I know. I know, too. You must have been tying up the line I was trying to get through on.
Don't even have the hotline number. Busy sucks.
All right, Pasty, we got to send someone over there. Do we have anyone that we can send over there right now? I know you're fielding people that are coming down to be on the Sacred Scrolls for the $5,000 gift card this morning.
Yes.
Do we send John over to Vinnie the Pooh's place?
We could do that.
That's the quickest way to get him to answer, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to let Vinnie the Pooh know that if he doesn't answer his phone, John and his mom are going to get into their moving vehicle, Terry.
Oh, geez.
He doesn't drive himself, Terry.
Moving violation.
It's gonna happen, and you know what? Vinnie the Pooh.
Okay, do you want that at your door there? Vinnie the Pooh?
Outside your bedroom window.
Better answer your phone if you're not getting the message loud and clear.
Scared of that.
Doesn't the big redhead live in the same neighborhood?
Oh, yeah.
As Vinnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The biggest ginger
man.
of them all?
Yes.
Okay, why? Is he so NyQuil'd up that he's unable to answer his phone, Terry?
Maybe so. I don't know.
Does he just have one phone? He seems like a guy who'd have, like, different phones.
Wow. What are you suggesting, Stephen?
Well, you know, like the family phone, the coochie phone.
16 phones on every hip? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe
Drug dealer style? Is that what you're getting at here, Stephen?
Well, I'm not calling him a drug dealer. I'm calling him a player.
Oh.
No home phone?
Can you say play again?
Call
It
the
just sounded-
landline. Player.
It sounded so comfortable for you. Yes.
Player.
Mm-hmm. What's
Play
that
on, player.
Yeah, right.
You're the one to sing Baby Come Back, huh, Stephen?
John.
Well, if Vinnie the Pooh can't deliver the mail this morning, Veterans Day was on Friday, and says he can't deliver the mail on Monday morning, I tell you what, Vinnie the Pooh, I have a way to smash your door down. Watch out!
Okay,
I'm on the way.
see how you tie that into Veterans Day, but that's okay. I was waiting for some kind of connection
Well,
there.
2 days without mail.
Oh, way to go, Stephen, to connect it.
Stephen can go deep into the John philosophies and find out what is lying underneath.
Probably be a course at a university soon.
How we call a flaming redhead or what?
Give him a call. He's flaming.
Should try the controller, too, to see if he called in sick for her.
Oh.
Well, she may have it on her message machine. She's not due to be in till at least 9:30.
What the hell?
This gets weirder and weirder, Terry. This really may not be the show yet. I could be dreaming. My alarm clock could be about to go off.
Yeah,
This seems too bizarre. This seems even too bizarre for our show. I don't know. This is getting...
Hi, this is Christopher. I'm not available.
Somebody had a big night.
Yeah.
Please leave your name and number after the tone, and I will call.
All of a sudden, I'm getting visions of Vinnie the Pooh and John rolling around. I mean, Vinnie the Pooh and
The gay
the
one?
Flaming Redhead rolling around at the Marriott together, Terry.
Oh, they ran off. Wow.
Could have run off together.
I knew he was Vinnie the Pooh Packer.
Somebody better answer their phone.
If he was gay, he wouldn't be. He's not a...
John, honestly, can I ask you if you're capable of either walking or...
No, I can actually, honestly, I am somewhat sober enough this morning. Believe it or not.
No, I don't think you should be driving
will,
yourself.
No,
and
you
I do have a ride.
I'll tell you.
I will
You have a
go
ride?
to Vinnie the Poo's house.
Okay.
Wake him up.
Okay.
Shake his cough medicine right out of his throat. I hope he don't throw up anything.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Listen, we're going to give you his address. And you're going to head over with whatever ride you have, as long as you don't drive yourself and get other commuters in serious danger.
He's only 1.5 miles away from me.
1.5 miles. That sounds good. Well, I don't know how that works because he lives in West Seattle and you live in Auburn. But anyway.
That's only half a mile, man.
Doesn't John live in Auburn?
Federal Way or Kent.
Federal Way?
Kent?
Not West Seattle.
No.
Oh, now look who's phoning in all of a sudden.
It's done icing.
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Arriba. You're done icing your ass, but your voice not come around yet? Is that the deal?
What are you talking about?
Oh, jeez. Well, you didn't answer your phone when I just called you.
Well, I tried to get in time, but I missed it.
You want to try to explain what we're hearing right now, or is there no need, or...
You probably don't want to know.
Would we not...
No, I lost my voice again.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it so often?
I don't know. It happens this time of year every year.
Actually, you sound like more drunk than anything right now.
I'm not drunk.
Was it a moment where you just decided you can't beat him, you're going to join him, and you and John are now skipping together down the same path in life, or what?
No, I haven't had anything to drink. It's just my voice is all screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when you constantly coat it with grease from fast food restaurants, that happens.
And KY. But anyway, listen, Gay, I was almost suggesting like we may use you as an option to find out the status of one of our co-workers today. He has become a co-worker around here. I don't know if you're aware of that, but as far as I'm concerned, Vinnie the Pooh's a co-worker.
He is.
And he calls in sick, I get concerned.
Right.
And then I start talking like this.
You turn into Regis all of a sudden.
And I got to find out I look great. I got the tux, I got the cummerbund.
Right.
I look great. Okay. Gay.
Yes.
Seeing that you live the closest to Vinnie the Pooh, I mean, John thinks he lives 1.5 miles away, even though, even by warp speed, he couldn't get there that fast. You do live in the same, vicinity. Both live in West Seattle.
Sure.
Are you interested in putting on some of your gay clothes and heading out your gay door and walking down your gay street and knocking on Vinnie the Pooh's door, or what?
Is this by the end of the show?
Anytime before 9 o'clock would be nice. By the end of the show would be okay.
I guess.
What else do you got going on?
Don't you care about
him? You're not working, not doing anything. Get up.
Can you walk? Can you walk today, or was it such a rough weekend that that's not possible?
No, I can walk today. I'm just tired.
From what?
You don't work.
Okay.
You don't do much.
You had a late night?
What would you say tired you out recently?
I got in late last night.
Oh, boy.
Well, then you know.
He'll be an asshole.
What'd you do last night, Kay?
Hang out with Zach?
Steven's saying he sounds like Screech. I get it.
Oh, I see.
Zach! Yes, what'd you do last night, Kay?
I met a friend last night.
A friend? Sure.
You know
Quote,
what?
unquote,
Maybe
friend.
we will use John. John, are you still available to go to Vinnie the Pooh's?
Absolutely, 100%. I'm ready to roll out and roll now. I've already started like Mike Jones. I'm flossing. I'm ready to roll.
Geez.
Okay. John, what are you flossing?
I'm flossing my little Benzie right now.
That's good.
My Benzie just got started. It's got a little rolling.
Okay, obviously, John
I just
is...
got it. No, honestly, hey, T-Man, check this out. I just got a new car, and I'm ready to roll out right now.
All right.
He's definitely not
So we're
flossing his
rolling
teeth.
out over to Vinnie the Pooh's house
Okay.
on the west side.
First one to Vinnie the Pooh's house gets $50.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I'm rolling out.
Okay.
And pay. You really want to give him somebody else's address?
Well, that's, yes.
That is a risk. That is a risk.
I mean, we could be ruining Vinnie the Pooh's existence by...
No, because, Vinnie the
you're
Pooh
worried
is
about
a
him.
friend, and
Yeah, but he doesn't see you as a friend. That's the difference.
The thing is, you become a
John,
stalker.
he's not your friend. They put up with your crap. Speak up. Can I hear you, Pooh? Can I hear you? Crap, you drunk. Okay.
This is the one day that maybe Gay shouldn't be calling John a drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Mm-hmm. All right, anyhow.
But maybe
I didn't
something
drink anything.
fell on Vinny and he can't get up, and John goes and saves his life or something like that. I mean,
with his muscles.
But Gay is
big
a lot.
refrigerator?
Gay's a lot closer. I mean, Gay just throws on some of his gay Greek garb. He can head over there real quick, right?
It's tough for him to just throw things on, though. You have to recognize.
Oh, geez.
Getting dressed is the whole process.
Gay, are you going to do this or not?
At least doesn't have to take a shower, so that's a plus.
Are you going to do this or what?
Oh, believe me, I need to take a shower.
Oh, yuck. Oh, Lord. Just let me pull something out of the hopper here, all right?
Okay.
What do we got here?
So sick. The gay shenanigans continue. Homo hijinks.
Oh, my gosh.
Don't remind me. All right, let's see what we got here. I didn't mean to turn that way this morning. Looks like a Seattle light bill, Terry.
Oh,
somebody out there sent us a Seattle light bill for a hefty little bit of charges that you rang up here in the month of October.
Oh.
$449.73 worth.
Dang.
And I would think that maybe has been carried over for months, but they paid their bill of $381.22 just recently.
Turn down the heat, people.
Okay.
Either someone has to turn down the heat or stop growing so many plants.
Right, no doubt.
Those sun lamps, man, they use a lot of watts.
I mean, if it turned out they were using all these watts of power to make sure the plants were growing just according to form, Terry, and that was the end result of all this, I wouldn't think sending in the bill would be a good move there. So I'm going to assume that nothing bad is going on over in that house, just a lot of warmth needed.
Right.
It's time to move to hydro, guys.
$449.73 at 42 cents per kilowatt hour, it says here, Terry.
Seattle City Light is one of the cheaper electrical lights.
The bill was double. You can look back at their month-to-month little electrical usage chart here. In January, they used twice as much power as they used last month.
Wow.
Whoa.
What's going on in this house? But that's none of our business. And Mo Washington.
Mo?
Oh, Big Mo.
Big Mo.
You have 30 minutes. Mo Washington of Seattle, Washington. You have 30 minutes, starting now. Woo-hoo. That means he has to lay the clock, Terry.
All right.
I'm assuming Mo is a man.
Okay.
Mo Washington.
Gotcha.
Bonus minute.
You have a bonus minute and 30 seconds.
Yes.
Because you have till 8 o'clock, and it's 7:28 and 30 seconds. You have until 8 o'clock to call us back. And if you do, Big Mo, we will pay all of the $449.73 that you owe Seattle City Light. Jeez. Are you hearing me, Mo?
Man, you better have a big house.
Okay. A huge house and no basement.
Yes. Mo Washington, no one is judging. We just believe you like a lot of light and
right, a lot of warmth.
Seattle City Light. That's the heat bill too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a cold couple of snaps here, right?
Sure.
All right. Mo likes to be toasty.
Come to find out he has gas heat. Ooh. They are just lights.
They are just.
That's the great thing about being large. You never turn on the heat. I don't even know where it is.
Yeah.
Your poor wife is freezing her ass off.
Well, Washington and his family, a bunch of skinny people, like a lot of heat.
Right.
I always have my heat jacked up to 73 every day.
Put on some socks.
Yeah, too hot.
That's the thing. My dad, because I was barely, if you can even come close to calling us middle class growing up, Terry, my dad would never put the heat above 64.
Oh, really?
64, Terry.
64,
And
wow.
every time I would complain, or even my mom would complain, or my sister, anyone would complain, put a sweater on.
Oh.
Put another sweater on. So because of that,
you just crank
not
it
that
up.
I have any problems with my dad, but I had a problem with that, so
Right.
I just keep the heat extra high, higher than it needs to be.
Right.
I mean, a sweater's ultimately going to cost more than just another few degrees, though. That's what you could have told them.
Say again?
No, I mean, buying your nice designer sweater, that's going to be more than...
That's what I had. Nice designer sweater.
Right. Grocery store
Along
sweaters.
with the grocery store shoes.
Went well with the grocery store shoes. All right. It actually, I think it did say no frills right across the pocket. All right?
Oh, gosh.
So that's the way it was then, Terry.
I hear ya.
Leave that front door open while the heat's on. See what happens.
Oh, I know.
Coming unglued. God.
So maybe Mo Washington's in the same little situation, Terry.
Could be.
30 minutes. Actually, now we're at 28 minutes for Mo Washington, Terry.
Come on,
Big Mo.
400.
Woo!
This is not the smallest bill ever.
No.
I'm happy I pulled out a decent-sized bill this morning, Terry.
Absolutely.
For a change, over the past couple of bills, they were $100 deals or $200 deals, $300. This is $449.73 for Mo Washington if he calls us back in time.
Woo-hoo.
Other charges.
Don't you love to read their bills?
Yes, I love scouring through any details I can find.
Late payment, woo!
They do give a big, bold print thank you for making his payment last month, Terry.
Oh, that was nice of
Yes,
you.
it makes you feel good, right?
Yeah.
I like when they say thank you.
Yes.
Next time he'll get a gold star for paying.
Oh! Mo, everyone in the whole office here betted against you for this month, but hey, thank you and a gold star.
Nice.
Well, Cube 93 will take care of it for him, Terry, if he gets back to us at 1-866-663-T-Man. That's 1-866-663-T-Man.
The T-Man. Cube 93 wants to pay.
Terry, I got so much going on right now, I don't even know what the hell's happening. Yeah, so much going on, and yet nothing of any kind of reasonable value whatsoever, which is very much typically what goes on during the 4 hours of the show, too.
Okay.
I got John and his mom on I-5 heading over to the closest area that they think Vinnie the Poo lives, because I don't even know where he lives. Does anyone know his exact address?
No.
Never
You guys
been.
better go to the front desk when it opens and find his exact address. Gay phone operator is putting on his gayest of clothes, and he's heading over, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Leather chaps.
Sequin jeans.
Right.
Sounds like you and I are experts.
I got Kendall on the line, who obviously is blindsided by what took place in their own home facility over the weekend as the Huskies got their first Pac-10 win in 2 seasons.
Wow.
That was a tad unexpected, considering Arizona had won their last 2 games, by the way, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Killing you, UCLA.
Oh, it was awful.
Hot Fudge Scott and Kendall had a little side wager on this game.
Oh, did they?
Yes. Now Kendall has to take hopscotch to lunch, Terry. No small task, by the way.
I'm going to make her parents
During
feel
the
it,
game,
too.
he was already putting in his order for ahi tuna and sushi, and then he wrote back and wanted miso soup.
No, I don't think
He had
that's.
like 15
I don't think that was his lunch order. Anyway,
That was Coach. He didn't pick up on
well,
it.
he was asking for ahi tuna. You're just a college girl. You don't know. Anyway.
What?
You're telling me he was texting you during the game with menu items? That's the way you perceived it?
Yeah, like 9 minutes before the game was over. I was like,
Never
"Oh, a little bit of time left."
Terry, isn't it kind of cozy when a guy makes a lunch date bet with a girl?
Mooner.
I didn't know I had to go with her. I thought you could just, drop it off.
Send you a gift certificate.
Yeah, I'll take
I guess that would
that.
work.
Terry knows she's fallen into that trap many times. That always leads to, how'd you say it, Terry? Nooner. Terry, Hotshot's a married man now. Are you suggesting that him and Kendall, in order to settle the score of 2 Pac-10 rivals, are going to wind up with the Silver Cloud Inn between the shades?
And they have lunch there.
Yeah. I've got a restaurant
Oh,
downstairs.
Silver Cloud Inn has the finest ahi tuna in the Northwest.
Right, I'm sure.
So that was the deal. You guys bet lunch.
Well, yeah, and I was so confident on the win. He said, well, we'll just make it $10 because I know you're a poor college student. And I was like, no. I was like, I'm going to win this. Let's go to a nice place for lunch. I had to pay.
Yes.
Kendall's parents are going to feel it now.
You will pay, Kendall.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Take it out on your hide.
Yes.
I was so sad. I was like crying in the game. My parents were in town, and my brother. What's going on?
The Arizona Wildcats beat UCLA.
Yeah.
They beat, who they beat the week before? Oregon State.
Oregon State, yeah.
And then, thinking they're going to...
blown out by the Huskies.
Thinking they're going to cakewalk it over the Huskies at home. And the Huskies blow them out in the second half. I was shocked when I saw that score in the paper, Terry. I didn't even think to watch it. Was it even on?
Was not on TV.
They didn't even show it.
I saw the replay, though. I T-voted. Watch the whole thing yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday it was great.
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing yesterday?
Yeah, I hammered through it.
I did.
after I got home from the Seahawks game.
You're so thirsty for any kind of good fortune to be seen on the TV for the Huskies that you watched the whole damn thing even though you knew the game was long over.
You are correct.
Oh, it's better than having to TiVo all the classics they play.
My boyfriend made me watch it again, too.
Mm-hmm.
How did he do in the game?
Oh, my gosh. He did okay, but it was awful.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
Not good enough. He didn't play enough to really make that big of an impact.
Your boyfriend made you watch it again?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Maybe you're just facing that direction while he was facing in that direction while he was doing the things he needed to do, or what?
Here, watch this for a minute.
Yeah. Watch this for 30 seconds. So it was a sad weekend. It was still a good weekend. How was it on the campus of University of Arizona for a traitor like you, Kendall? A girl who was born and raised in Washington State who decided to, well, as she tells the story, Terry, bypass the acceptance letter she got from the UW.
I'm bringing that to you over Thanksgiving.
I would like to say it. Wow. Bypass the acceptance letter. She'll probably produce it just as well as John does, produce all the stuff he can.
Right. Yeah, Kevin will bring it over.
Yeah, bypass the acceptance letter she got from the UW, Terry, and go to the University of Arizona. How did that make you feel? The treason-like person that you are, the traitor.
Well, it made me feel even worse because my parents and my brothers were in town for the game. We were staying at the same hotel that all the KGR guys were staying at, all the coaches and all the players were at.
That's going to be quite an honor.
Saturday,
Oh,
right.
I was sitting by the pool in all my red and blue gear, like all dressed up, ready to go to the game. And all these flippin' Huskies are walking by in their purple
like your
uniforms.
family.
Yeah.
Nothing like being at the pool at the hotel when Gross dives off the diving board screaming, "Cannonball!"
Right. How much unwanted touching from Softy did you get?
Wow.
No, Softy wasn't there.
Okay.
It was Groz and Mario and Kelly and everyone was down. It was fun.
very
Hanging out with them at the bar.
At the bar, yes.
Wow.
Anyway, Ken,
It was like a restaurant bar, you know.
Yes.
I was allowed to go, but...
is that where you guys going to do lunch? Little restaurant action?
Oh, yeah. Could be cutting into my nap time. Like her just to deliver it if she could.
Wow.
Oh, she'll deliver it, I'm sure.
Leave it at the front door.
So when is this payoff of the bet going to take place? Over the Thanksgiving holiday week, or what?
Well, yeah, I'm coming home Wednesday night.
You're coming home a week from Wednesday.
Yeah.
And by Wednesday around 11:30 to pay off that lunch bet, Terry, shall we twist it up like an Arizona pretzel?
Let's go double or nothing on next year.
No.
For a big dinner. Oh, yeah. Tuesday smothered in undies.
Big dinner. Kendall, so when are you paying up the lunch bet? I'm just curious.
Well, I guess I could do it Friday, Saturday. I'm leaving in the morning on Sunday.
Come on a weekend? Jesus.
Well,
We have to drive into the city?
What about double or nothing on basketball?
Okay.
What?
Steven's suggesting you guys go double or nothing on a little Pac-10 basketball game with the Arizona Wildcats, Terry, who lost like 3 of their top players, starting players, and yet are still ranked in the top 20.
Chris Rogers, Hassan Adams, Mustafa.
Oh, wow, she knows so many people.
And Matt Rogers.
You guys are the ones that lost all your top players. Where's Nate, Will, and Trey? Okay.
Are you going to stay with this boyfriend once the football season is over, or does he kind of lose a little bit of the luster when the season's done?
No, I'm staying with him, but I'm going to be in Italy, so.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
What happens in Italy stays there.
Even if we do make a bet for basketball season, we'd have to wait till I get back in May to pay it off.
So you're going to be gone.
Wow, she wants to pay it off bad.
You're going to be gone January, February, March, April, that far? How long are you in Italy?
I'm leaving January 10th. I get there on January 11th, and then I leave Italy on May 6th and come back May 7th.
What's the over-under on how many Italian men get down your American drugs?
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
What is?
0.
0. The over-under's at 0. I'm going to take the over.
Yeah, so am I, by the way.
I'll bet $1 million on it.
You'll bet $1 million on it?
Geez.
So you're telling me
I
you're
don't even
not,
have that kind of money.
you're not excited to go to Italy with all these strange foreign European men scoping out a very interesting blonde American girl.
Brunette, how many times have we been over this?
Well, you're on the blondish side.
Yeah, dirty blonde.
This is, dirty.
Yeah.
This is why you go to Italy, though, isn't
Well,
it?
and first of all, she can go ahead and say all she wants about, it's 0, but we can never verify it because unless we go to Italy. So she's safe
We
bet.
will have John and his mom staking out every place that she goes to visit, Terry.
Oh, okay.
They're on I-5 right now heading to Italy. We've changed their course this morning.
Yeah, we're on 16th Avenue, standing by right now, whether to go east or west. either towards Beacon Hill or west to West Seattle.
Yeah.
Well,
West Seattle.
This is not a test, Terry. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. John and his mom are in the car. Can we hear Mom's voice?
Hold on a second. Hey, Mom. They want to talk. Hello? No! They don't want to talk.
Who was that?
I don't know.
Another 13-year-old he has over his face?
Oh, they don't want to talk to you. Get in the truck.
I didn't say for you to talk. I thought I had you gagged.
Woke her up.
Who was
and
that?
asked me to drive her here, and you guys cannot give me directions.
John, who was
where to
that?
go, either east or west.
John.
Well,
who was that said hello?
Man.
Who was that who just said hello?
That was my mom, a little pissed off right now that the fact that I woke her up out of her sleep is this early in the morning.
Yes. All right, so you guys aren't on I-5 like you said. You guys...
We're standing by right now at 15th Avenue South and Columbia Street. We want to
Let me hear your mom tell us where you are.
Or west or to West Seattle. But y'all won't give us an address,
yes.
So we don't know where the hell we need to go.
Honk the horn for $50, John.
What's that?
Honk the horn for an immediate, instant winner, $50. He's running to his car right now.
There it is.
You can't honk the horn, can you, John?
You know what?
No, I don't know what, John, but you're about to tell
Y'all are
us.
just playing with us.
My horn doesn't work sometimes either, though.
Right.
Well, he just got a brand new car.
What? Toyota Corolla and Camry color with tinted windows.
Yes,
Wow, that
yes.
sounds tight.
Well, you're convincing us you're really in a car.
Why don't you go to break, T-Man? Let me talk to Dave.
You want to go to break so you can talk to Dave. Right.
Okay.
Anyone told you this is not part of the script.
I need an address so we can travel. And if you have a really gay phone operator going over to beat us, because yes, gay phone operators live
All we
at
wanted was
25th Avenue Southwest and Fulton.
When you give a very simple task to two people like John and gay phone operator, I'm amazed that we get nowhere to it.
Oh, jeez, I know.
So we told you lived in West Seattle, so go to Beacon Hill then.
Yeah.
Kendall?
Yes.
I'm sure you'll get over it. It was humiliating, I'm sure, for many who went to that game. The place was packed with these newfound Arizona Wildcat fans that were fresh off two exciting wins. And then shaken back to reality as the Huskies, no powerhouse last we all checked in the Pac-10.
Another ninth.
Smack them in the head a couple of dozen times in that second half.
It's just amazing. I don't understand it. It was the saddest thing I've ever been to in my life.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. You've had a pretty damn good life, if that's the case.
No kidding.
All right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We're number 9 now. Woohoo!
It wasn't as sad as finding that unexplained condom on the bathroom of your boyfriend's apartment?
Why do we have to bring up this so much?
Well,
Oh, yeah, that was sad too, T-Man.
You brought up the saddest occasions. And I guess that's not as sad as this loss to him because her boyfriend was able to weasel out with a very trusting and naive girlfriend as to why that was lying there with no explanation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe that was sadder. I don't know.
But you
It's been a rough semester, I guess.
Really?
A rough.
That sounded pretty genuine and honest, Terry. She sounds not as happy as she needs to be. What needs to happen to get you back in the happy place?
Well, I'm coming.
Lunch with hot
The T-Man. Cube 93 and Pepsi.
One of NASCAR's big stars is in big trouble tonight for his off-track driving. Kurt Busch was arrested for speeding near the Phoenix Raceway on Friday. Police say he smelled like alcohol, but the breathalyzer broke, so he was ticketed for just reckless driving.
How come that never happens with us?
Right.
Be on your way, sir.
Yeah, the breathalyzer's working just terrifically. I've never seen it work better.
It's right on.
Man.
It's out of the box, actually.
Yes.
It's a new one.
New batteries and all.
Police say he smelled like alcohol, but the breathalyzer broke.
The breathalyzer broke. You ever heard of that happen to anyone you know?
No.
Sir, we know you're pissed drunk, but we can't prove it, so you'll be on your way. That's all. Here's just a little speeding ticket for you.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to cuff you, but these are broke, too. Lucky for you.
Yes, and all our jails, they're just not holding anyone. They're a piece of crap, so there's no reason to take you downtown.
Police say he smelled like alcohol, but the breathalyzer broke.
Right.
So he was ticketed for just reckless driving.
I see.
The police chief said Busch was arrogant and abusive to the officers. Today his team suspended him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I am.
Right. It was probably one of those.
Yes. Drive fast for a living. You think you can get away with it in the highways and byways of our fine country?
Yep.
Think again, Bush. Suspended, man.
Yeah, 2 more races.
Because those sponsors, those people that actually are behind all those NASCAR folks, they're a little strict.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't care if the breathalyzer broke.
They're not happy with
He's done. He's the Terrell Owens of car racing.
Yeah. Roush Racing.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns it?
You're not supposed to do that to me. I'm white.
Well, they did.
Well, yes. They don't play in NASCAR.
No.
Mm-hmm. They'll put that Viagra label on someone else's car.
Right.
Gotta love the Viagra car flying around at top speed, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
I always see it. Oh, there's the blue Viagra car.
I'm not talking about car racing, Terry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Anyhow.
We can excuse being drunk, but being belligerent and a jackass to the cops, that's too far.
Mm-hmm. Terry, we gave Mo Washington till 8 o'clock.
Yes.
To call us back to pay off her Seattle City Light $449.73 bill. You want to hear the happy news?
Yes.
She made it in time.
Really?
Wow. She's been waiting on hold. It is a she, yes.
Wow.
This is Mo.
Yes.
How are you, Mo?
Fine.
What's going on, Mo?
Oh, I need my bill paid.
Oh, who doesn't, Mo?
I know.
Tell me the person who doesn't need their bill paid.
That's true.
And I'll double your bill.
Okay. President Bush?
No, he could use
Still needs his bills paid.
Yes. Do you know the president only makes... well, anyway.
okay.
Yeah, he probably needs it more than anyone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Anyway, Mo.
Yes?
You sent in a Seattle City Light bill. That's kind of hefty here, Mo.
Yes, it is.
$449.73, Mo?
I know. I'm from the South. I need to stay warm.
You need to stay warm, yes.
Yes.
So where is your heat cranked to? How high do you have your heat cranked?
High.
High. Yeah, just on the point where it says high as it gets. There's a little spot on the thermostat that says 60, one that says 65, 70, 75, and then high as it frickin' gets.
About 79 to 80, like in the South.
Wow.
Like in the South, Terry.
Jeez.
Well, it's from the South. What do you want her to do, Terry? You want her to actually adjust to the Northwest? I don't
nice.
think so.
No, not yet.
No. So Mo has rang up a $449.73 bill, and because she called us back in the nick of time, by the way, Mo. How long have you been on hold, Mo?
Well, not that long. I had to take my son to high school in Cleveland High School.
Yes.
That's where I'm calling from, Cleveland High School.
You're calling from the high school. Terry, she got out of her car. She ran into the high school.
Yeah.
The janitors are all looking at her funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The student body all staring at her, wondering what the hell she's screaming through the halls for.
Right.
But she is going to get her bill paid because you did make it in before 8 o'clock, right, Mo?
Yes, and I listen to you all the time.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
All right.
That's awesome.
She'd love to scream and dance right now, but the fourth graders will get a little frightened.
Well, not in high school, but
Oh, well, the fourth graders will still get frightened.
hearing it.
The elementary school is close enough by, Terry, that they'll hear her scream.
It is Cleveland High School,
Yeah,
so
Cleveland
good
High
chance
School,
that does happen.
Mo?
Yes.
Are you a married Mo or no?
I'm unmarried, yes.
No, you ain't married, no, Mo.
No.
Oh, you are married.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
okay.
Mo's got a husband. How long you been married, Mo?
I think it was 14 years, yes.
She thinks, Terry, it's all a big blur now.
It's all over and done.
Oh, wow.
And her husband died of heat exhaustion.
Right. She left him in the South.
Mo, your husband is a happy man, content with his life, or is that too much to ask?
Yeah, we all content now.
Well, now that we're paying your bill. But before today, how would you have described your husband, your family?
Average, typical American.
Typical American, happy. Would happy be in there, or am I stretching it?
We stretched it.
Really? Happy's too much to ask, Steve.
Yeah, it is.
Come on,
Just pay my bill.
Been
and I'll
married
be
14 years.
It's a typical American.
Yeah.
Okay. Dysfunctional and not happy.
Okay.
That's probably the average length of American marriages. I don't know.
Wow. Even though you're a married woman and you've been in that situation for 14 years, I bet you still get a lot of looks from the gentlemen around town, don't you there, Mo?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do when you get those looks, Mo? Do you ignore them? Do you acknowledge them? Do you do a little bit more than acknowledge them, perhaps?
I just remember I was married and forget about it.
Really?
Looky.
So does that mean you do acknowledge it and then immediately forget it? You don't even acknowledge?
I forget about it.
Do you get a lot of those looks, Mo, or no?
Sometimes, depending on what store you're in.
What store you're in. All right, tell me the stores that you're in, Tubbs. What store...
I'm a looker at Walmart.
What store might you venture into where the looks seem to be a lot more frequent?
Actually, it's the gas stations.
Gas stations. Terry, they love Mo at the gas stations.
Wow, Mo.
Mm-hmm.
She pumps like no other.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Now, does your son know that you won? Is he excited?
Yeah.
He just wants to get her the hell out of the high school, Terry. Whatever.
Like, what is my mom still
T-Man, please
doing?
wrap it up. If she's
Then
still...
he's the one that gave me a telephone number. I said, what's the number? I can't remember the number.
Wow.
And he gave me the number. Because he calls you all the time, too, for a request.
The whole family pitched in. And I'm glad we can fulfill every request he's called in for years now, Mo.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Anyhow.
She's in the middle of class.
Mo?
Yeah?
We'll let you go.
Okay.
Congratulations.
And thank you.
You don't have to worry another second about this $449.73 bill. It's taken care of.
Thank you very much.
Hang on the line, and Pasty Dave will give you all the details that a Mo would need.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
There she is, Terry.
Yes.
That's a Mo
Washington. Woohoo!
How you doing?
Oh,
congratulations. Big bill.
Wow.
Okay, easy now.
Weirdo.
All right.
You brought up big.
He's just so awkward.
He's getting excited for his big family vacation.
Oh, yeah, less than a week away.
Yeah. So has he been like going tanning and stuff, you think, since he's going to Hawaii?
Well, it's obviously showing.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, he's going to die when he gets there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why he would be so excited to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Does he have to walk around like Michael Jackson with an umbrella everywhere he goes?
Right. They call him Blanket on vacation.
Because he's a day walker?
Yeah.
Anyway.
He almost did.
Terry, outside our doors, the first contestant today would like to do her best to get herself on the most sacred of scrolls. You know, Terry, I don't know if you've forgotten over the weekend, but we are giving away a $5,000 gift card to some lucky listener out there that we don't know. That's why I told Broke Paul. You know, Broke Paul calls in, a lot of dysfunctional family members call in saying, hey, I want to be a part of this. No.
Right.
I said from the very beginning, the Grinch that saved Christmas, when it's all said and done, at the finals at Emerald Downs, will give away this $5,000 gift card to some listener that we have yet to meet, Terry. Mm-hmm. Or at least we don't know very well.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
And that person, when it is all said and done at Emerald Downs on finals morning, will take their gift card and say, yes, I would like to use this gift card, and I will redeem it at one of the following locations: South End, eBay. And then they'll be asked to choose. And they'll make a very happy department store or a online auctioneer or and that'll be an exciting moment, I think, Jerry.
Yeah, it will. Absolutely.
Because who knows? I think this is the beginnings of many an office pool as to who the winner will ultimately choose. So many fine places.
Yes.
But a decision should always be this difficult in the world we live in, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To have to choose where to spend your $5,000 gift card.
Oh, God. Tough.
See, South Slender doesn't sell Golden Tea machines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This would be the criteria on which Hotshot would have worked through his mind to make up his decision, Terry.
Going eBay, and I'm going hard.
Wow.
Waiting outside. You would go eBay.
No question.
No turning back.
I want to buy a leaf blower, a Golden Tea machine.
I would have thought, when we assembled all the places, when we assembled South Center, Tacoma Mall, Airball, Alderwood, Northgate, Macy's, I was on Ray Bay, I would have thought that eBay would have been the least likely decision, the least likely choice made by the person that wins the gift card.
Right.
I still think that you might take Amazon over eBay. You might take Macy's over eBay. You might take any of those fine malls. Mm-hmm. Think about a $5,000 gift card in the malls so people can watch you on your shopping spree come holiday time, Terry.
Mm-hmm. That's part of the
pretty
fun.
Cool, yeah.
But unlike,
I'm
Hotshot,
I'm sold on them all.
look at that, and Hotshot is like, let me stay in my house and not leave.
There's too much lack of identity when you're doing all that shopping online. You want to take your $5,000 gift card and stroll down the mall. Yeah, give me 2 of those, 3 of those.
Right,
Wrap that up for me, and I'll take the big turkey in the middle.
Yeah.
Wow, the turkey, too.
Yes, because nobody makes a better butterball than the mall. Anyhow.
No, right, and to be able to walk out with all those packages and everything. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, but I like him having sent to my house. I open them in my
you don't
boxers.
like to leave.
Okay, anyhow. Terry.
Yes, sir.
We have the first person hoping to make it on the Sacred Scrolls. 25 men and 25 women will ultimately be finalists for that gift card. And Sherry, who's 24 years old and works in the bar at Red Robin.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming, because if I remember correctly, it's been a few months or so that I've been to a Red Robin, Terry.
Really? That long?
Steven's like, wow.
It's only been a few hours for Steven. But a few months or so.
Uh-huh.
But the women that work in the bar, shouldn't they? If they're not, shouldn't they be hot, Terry?
It should be, yeah.
That's why I didn't get hired there a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing like asking for your vodka Red Bull and having this lug bring it over to you.
Hang on a second. What was that again? All right, well, here you go.
So Sherry is waiting outside, Terry.
Oh, good.
24-year-old Sherry.
All right.
Single woman. But doesn't meet the criteria of single with no kids. She's not a freak now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Right.
She's got a 3.5-year-old girl. I'd hate to think we have some kind of crazy person out there, Terry.
Yeah.
That at 24 would be unmarried with no kids. Sherry is ready to come in and put her best foot forward. She not only works at the bar at Red Robin, Terry, she also works part-time at a dentist's office.
Part-time, huh?
She loves to ski.
Well,
and she has a boyfriend that she met while she was living in Yakima, and she came over to the western side of our state for him.
Wow. Uprooted the little daughter and come on over.
Moved here for a guy.
Ooh.
Man. Told the 3-year-old daughter to pack up. We gotta follow this guy. He shows some promise. Terry, what else is going on in our world before we bring in Sherry, please?
Pretty interesting story out of Germany where a fire eater sets a stripper's breasts on fire.
Basically, I'm assuming a Red Robin bar worker would be pretty hot.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's all right?
She's all right. She's all right.
Once again, he's a tough customer.
Trying to get a read on him.
I know. It's hard to do.
A lot of people bring things. Did she bring any bottomless fries with her?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
I didn't see any gifts, no. She brought herself.
Which is bottomless, but not in the fry category. All right, so I'm getting the read on you that she doesn't. I'm inaccurate in thinking that all Red Robin bar workers must be hot, right?
Not blowing the doors off.
Not blowing the doors off?
Whoa.
I need the doors blown off, Terry. Man, how much is it to ask, Terry? Just have the doors blown off.
Obviously, it's getting kind of tough. Maybe, I don't know.
Lord. You wake up on a Monday, you come to work, the least you could ask for is have the doors blown off, right?
Right.
Dave's clouded with the flight Friday with Sissy and Mommy, I think.
Is that on Friday?
It is on Friday.
Wow. Is the flight with Sissy Sisterson and Mommy Momerson and Daddy Dadderson, is that on Friday?
I'm actually going to be flying alone on Friday. They're leaving on Thursday, but yes, it's Friday.
Why are you flying alone?
They wanted to leave a day earlier, and I wanted to put in my time.
We're already in the Mile High Club. It's a... we don't need to...
Stop it.
We don't need to do that again.
You gonna eat your nuts?
Wait, why are they leaving on... Again, did he give a reason?
Yeah, because they want to leave a day early.
They wanted to leave a day early.
Why don't you leave a day early
then? And put in
I was
time.
trying to take off as little time as possible from the show, so I put my time in on Friday.
What a weird occurrence, Terry, like a dedicated employee.
Isn't that amazing?
Shocking.
Why again?
Stupid. You should have just taken off Thursday.
Here, change your ticket.
Well, this guy never had any vacation when the old producer was here either, so this is like his first time out.
Yeah, that's true. His vacation was
they split
one
it
day at a time
evenly,
throughout the year.
I think he likes the big moment when he steps foot into the lobby of the hotel and Sissy has been waiting
Runs
with the lay.
into his arms.
He likes the late big time arrival into Hawaii.
No, I think they meet him at the airport.
Yeah, of course they do.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, I'm here.
They all put a lay on him.
Are they going to meet you at the airport? Or are you going to take a taxi to the hotel?
Yeah, I think they're probably going to pick me up at the airport.
Of course they are.
What are you talking about? You're the prize of the family, man.
He's the prize of the family.
Saying so much. All right, anyway. Terry,
How many times have you been tanning? Yeah, I'm dying to know.
You been tanning?
No.
I didn't think so. Anyhow, when you're pasty, Dave, you don't tan. Anyways.
Umbrella it is.
Now, what are you telling me about? There was something about fire?
Yes, something about fire. In Germany, a stripper's breasts were caught on fire after a fire eater blew his flames at her because she was part of the strip show. He was.
The fire eater?
Yes. She wanted to do something
Terry.
different.
Why do you have to make everything sound so damn confusing? So she, in her act, incorporates a fire eater.
Yes.
So while she's stripping, a guy's eating fire next to her.
Yeah, and then blowing out the flame.
She must be one hell of a good-looking stripper, Terry.
I guess
she needs the fire eater to distract everyone from what she's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look at my little small boobies. Look at he's eating fire over here. Hey, why? If you're a hot stripper, why would you need a fire eater next to you in your act?
I guess
take it to the next level.
I guess she just wanted to do something
cool.
different. Yeah, she just didn't want to swing around
so she
the
brought
pole.
a flamer on stage with her.
She did.
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, when
It backfired.
It did, because she was wearing oil and body glitter, which is of course flammable.
A very combustible situation.
Yes, and so when he...
Because I was going to say, not easy, believe it or not, for a person's skin to catch on fire.
Right.
But because she was wearing certain stripper oils.
Yes, and added the old body glitter.
Mm-hmm.
He, of course, during the little show, blew the fire out in her direction, and her breasts caught on fire.
Yes.
People are like, that was rad. How'd you do that?
Do it again.
Yeah.
She suffered burns across her breast and she was treated at a hospital.
I bet she was.
And the guy, the fire eater, was actually...
You're going to have to take your temperature rectally?
Wow.
Yes. Well, what does that have to do with my burns? Oh, trust me. It has everything to do with your burns. Yes, Terry.
The fire eater, or thrower, or whatever it's called, was
arrested. Steven has offered to be a fry eater at the strip clubs and Red Robin, Terry, but neither have taken him up on it.
Right.
Wow, that'd be a good act. Oh, he's going for the hot mustard sauce.
He was arrested for...
Steven can't figure out why, with all the fries he's eaten, he's no longer bottomless. He is the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Huge bottom.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, thank you for noticing.
Yes.
Anyway, he was arrested for causing grievous bodily harm and given a 10-month suspended jail sentence.
The dude who was the fire eater?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when you're eating the fire, doesn't that keep the fire away from everyone else but you?
Well, I
Apparently
guess.
he didn't eat it good enough.
Yeah.
He needs to chew his
blew it
food.
back out. I don't know. He blew it back out.
He blew it back out.
In her direction, across her breasts, and bam.
Bing, bang, boom.
Yes. They're on fire.
It was a stripper's breasts on fire at the strip club in Germany.
Yes.
Man, talk about getting your money's worth for your admission. Roll the stripper around. She's on fire. Keep rolling her. Well, it's very exciting, Terry.
God.
It's very unfortunate and yet very exciting.
Just trying to be creative, you know?
Gotta go the extra mile to get a leg up in the stripper world these days.
Yeah.
Someone should tell her you don't have to. We're men. Just get naked. It works every time.
We give strippers, a show. We have them try out for a show to do,
A radio show.
A radio
Yes.
show, right.
Yes, we
but
do.
But in Germany, no, they have to do the whole fire thing.
Well, we're lighting her on fire on Saturday, though, aren't we?
Yes, we are going to light. Well, when the ratings come out, if they're no good, we are going to light her on fire
That ought to be good.
on an upcoming Saturday night show.
Oh, good.
But according to what Hopscotch Scott is telling me here, Terry,
Yeah.
Hot Carl Scott listened to her show.
Wow.
He listened to her show this past Saturday and the previous Saturday.
Right.
And
It's like a regular.
He's given her glowing reviews. Now, I don't know anyone else who's listened to the stripper show. What does she call herself? She doesn't go by her name Jill. She goes by Sexy Lexi.
Yes.
You can see the connection. At least from what Scott's telling me, is making it happen, Terry.
Hot Fudge is one of her dysfunctional family members.
That's right.
This show, after 13 weeks, has officially expired. May be tough to remove from our station lineup.
Wow.
I got my name on her sacred scroll.
Yeah.
It's very small print with a lot of other guys. But
Giving away a $5 gift card.
right, we may have a situation when 13 weeks are up. How many shows has she done now? 3 or 4?
I think that was her
Third show.
There we go.
She's done 3 shows, 10 more to go.
Mm-hmm.
What happens after 10 more weeks are up, Terry? Does she sign a 3-year contract with benefits?
Ooh, wow, imagine that.
Benefits.
Is she going to do the New Year's Eve show since that's on a Saturday?
Is it really?
I guess so, yeah.
Is that's part of her 13-week period, right?
I would think, yeah.
Wow.
Period. Oh. Wow.
That's a long
She's got to
Christmas
know.
Eve.
Boy,
Hope
that
she
would be a
doesn't-
party.
Hope she doesn't think she's going to call in sick that night.
No joke.
That's one of her scheduled dates. That's a big-time show.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Mistletoe all around and everything.
Oh, what is that now?
Yes, it will be.
Right. For the holiday season.
All right, what else? So the stripper is recovering from her third-degree nipple burns.
Yes, she is.
What else?
Here's some good news.
Who isn't, Terry? Who isn't? Go ahead.
For pizza lovers, pizza is now officially a health food, according to the FDA.
Cut it out.
No, I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
It fights cancer.
Well, tomatoes fight cancer. That's what they're saying lately, but come on. Mm-hmm. Pizza's a health food.
Yeah.
It's right up there with tofu and I can't think of any other health food.
Sure.
Lettuce? Like air or something?
Mm-hmm.
But you are correct. The tomatoes and tomato sauce reduce the risk of prostate cancer.
Yes, and you women are very much needing your pizza then.
Right.
You don't want your prostate to flare up.
Oh, we help you guys out. Sure. Huh?
Okay. So pizza it is.
It is.
Bottomless pizza, Steven.
Wow. I've just made his day.
You good?
Yeah, well, I use barbecue sauce, so I'll have to go back to tomato sauce for my pizza.
God,
you
what?
really?
You eliminate
chicken barbecue pizza.
You eliminate the healthy aspect of the pizza.
The only healthy aspect.
I didn't realize it was healthy. I'll
go with the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
You never make any other kind of pizza besides barbecue chicken?
No.
Weird.
Can't see a reason to.
For as chubby and as rotund as he is a very finicky eater.
Yeah, super picky.
But when he finds something he likes.
Oh, look out!
Oh, look out, barbecue sauce world.
The T-Man.
Hey, what's up? It's Cube.
Is right now? Mm-hmm. Okay, I got a woman waiting outside that's been patient. She is sitting out there with some other guy, right? What's the guy's name?
The guy's name is John. One John.
Kind of cozy. One John as opposed to John?
Yes.
Okay. Where is John right now?
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Last we heard, he was driving with Mom, Terry. Something wrong with my microphone? You hear that hum? You hear it?
Oh, now I hear it.
Yeah, the hum.
Oh, is it pasty? Oh, maybe
There
it is.
you go.
Hey, itty-bitty? E? No, it's not. I don't know. Anyway, kind of cozy when you have a man and a woman sitting outside in the very tight-quartered green room, Terry. Mm-hmm. There's something wrong with my mic. We'll fix that later, I'm sure. Anyhow, we have Sherry.
Sherry?
Who's 24. Terry, the reality is, if you look at the sacred scrolls and you realize that the Grinch that saved Christmas is not going to go on forever, okay?
Right.
I don't know how many names, Pasty, are on the male and female sacred scrolls as we speak right now. Stephen, can you go? Do you want to read off the names that are there right now?
Oh, I could do that.
Oh, that'd be very exciting.
Really?
Or actually, just give me the total of men and women on the scrolls.
There are 9 boys.
Oh, well, they'd be men, but go ahead, yes.
9 guys.
Boys to you.
Boys.
Well, if we're going to call them girls, then they're boys. Girls and boys. And then 11 femollies.
Jesus.
11 women.
All right, 11 women and 9 men.
Right.
I need 25 of each, Terry.
Yes,
Whoa,
I know
that's a
you
lot
do.
more.
You know, I don't want to drag this out past Thanksgiving if I don't have to.
Wow, okay. Sounds good.
I want to give away a $5,000 gift card. Can I just make that happen? Just bing, bang, boom, or what?
We'd like to.
Can we bring in Sharon to see if she is a qualifier, if she's going to be a finalist? There, you have to do a pretty lame job.
Yeah.
You have to do a pretty bad job here in the studio to not make the list is what I'm basically telling you. All right? Because I don't want to see more than like 2 people a day. This is definitely going to go past Thanksgiving. That's a damn shame now that I'm thinking about it, Terry.
Maybe we'll just give like a wild card one away to the first caller or something.
Mm-hmm. So you're suggesting to fill up the list. All these people that are coming down, needing to be met. What are you staring at me all weird for? Yeah, it's me. This is me. Yes. Hi, nice to meet you. She's staring at me like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
What's that now?
Voice with the face.
Voice with the face?
So.
Yes. How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you also.
What's going on?
I've been here a long time.
Pasty described her as so-so outside.
He undersells all the time.
I don't even care what you're thinking of me. I think you look really good.
Thank you.
And now I can understand how you can work in the bar at Red Robin, handing out the bottomless I think you look really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so why is Pasty describing you as, she's all right, she's okay.
Pasty?
She's no sissy.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
How long have you been waiting outside?
Since 7:15.
Did I detect a little bit of a complaint that you've been waiting too long?
No.
I don't think you want to be complaining.
I'm not complaining.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Now, especially for a woman who follows a guy around by the tail from Yakima over to here just to try to make a little bit of a life go on for herself. That's pretty lame, wouldn't you say? To uproot yourself and leave the town that you were born and raised for a guy?
That's not really what happened.
Take off your jacket. It looks like you're dying to take off your jacket. She's making the gesture like she's going to start taking off her jacket. I don't know if it's a nervous twitch or what. But 6 times now, she's made like that move like she's going to take off her jacket and then doesn't do it.
Right.
Stop teasing. Obviously, you want to take off that jacket, so... Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see what you're wearing there. All right. How do you describe what happened between you and your boyfriend?
We were
Because so far, all we describe it as is lame.
Wow.
Lame.
Well, we had a long-distance relationship, and it just came to the point where one of us moving, and it wasn't.
All right, let me see if I got this straight. You met him in a Yakima bar, which says a lot from the get-go.
That sounds hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You met him in a Yakima bar, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What was he doing in Yakima if he's from this area?
He's originally from there. His family, friends. He was visiting.
So he told you. Okay. Something tells me it wasn't working for him in the Seattle clubs. Like, I heard a lot about those easy Yakima girls. Let me head over there. Anyway, so he winds up at a Yakima club one night, and you were at the same club as fate would have it.
Not really. I hated him from the very beginning.
I didn't ask about that yet, but you were in the same club, were you not?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I said.
Okay.
Man. Isn't she testy, Terry?
Testy. She's been waiting, since 7:15.
Now, what happens to testy people as far as making the scrolls, Terry?
They don't make it.
No. Anyhow, you're in the club. Your favorite song comes on. At the time, it was Nelly and Kelly Rowland doing that little duet. You're staring across the sky, across the crowded room, and what happens next?
He asked me for 3 shots of tequila, and I said no.
Oh, you were a bartender.
Yeah.
You worked behind the bar.
Yeah, we actually, I was working as a club
And he asked you for 3 shots of tequila, and you said, well, nobody around here can afford that, so no.
Right.
Wow.
Why did you refuse his request?
Because he was rude.
He was rude. And as a
rude,
bartender, you need to be treated nicely in order to get people their drinks.
Well, I was actually a cocktail waitress, so I told him to go to the bar.
Well, what did he say that was construed by you as rude?
Demanding.
Get me 3 shots of Patron, bitch? Something like that? That would do it.
That's probably what he was thinking.
Well.
Because I wasn't very nice to him, so.
But obviously you liked him a lot from the beginning if you refused to get him drinks. All right? Because what did he say that was so rude that made you refuse service?
He was just demanding. Every time I turned around, he was impatient, and I'd get him something. I wasn't good enough. He wanted more and more.
Hey, you're a server, right?
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, but I'm from the philosophy that servers don't need to be treated like dirt, okay? They're not your personal servant, but... True. But something tells me that in this initial asking for drinks, he couldn't have been that rude that you were so horrified that you refused to get him a drink.
Okay.
So tell me what happened. Explain it to us so we then can understand.
He was.
I'm getting more frustrated with you by the minute.
I'm sorry. It was. Just, I don't really.
You'll be back in Yakima by 10 a.m.
I don't really know exactly what it was, to be perfectly honest.
Well, you better think of it
quick.
quick.
He was just demanding. He was very demanding. He wanted my attention all the time. And like
all
every time I turned
time?
around, he wanted another shot, another shot, another shot. And I had a full bar.
Do your best impression of how he would say it to you. I'll be the waitress. I'll be you. Okay. I'm walking around with my little tray.
Can we all act like drunk patrons?
He threw his hand up, actually.
How tall are you?
3.
You're 3? How tall are you?
No, he's 5'10".
You're 5'10". You do look tall. That's what I was going to wonder. And you have a nice body going on there, right? You work out?
No.
You don't work out?
Oh,
it doesn't look like. See, it doesn't look like the most toned body, but she's in shape, too.
Yes.
It's like that skinny fat.
Still jiggly, but skinny.
You are not overweight.
No.
Okay. But you don't have to work out, and if you don't have to work out, why bother?
She's on her feet all day.
I don't. I try.
Okay, so you're working out all the time when you're running around Red Robin now.
Right.
Since you followed this very courteous guy over to the western side of the state.
Jeez.
Yes. Okay. So I'm walking around with my tray. I'm you. Who needs drink? I need to make money tonight. Who needs drink? I need to drink. I'm not going to hook up. I'm not going to hook up because I need to meet a husband.
Boy, your boobs are great in that shirt.
Who's into single moms? Come on. Who needs a drink? All right. And then what did he say? I'm waiting for you to say something.
He just actually threw up his hand and put 3 at 3, and I was
how rude, you bastard! How dare you come here and treat me like this?
Not really. I think I said 3 what? You know, and it's just 3 shots of tequila. And I remember bringing him. We only had a certain kind. He doesn't like the gold tequila. It's the white tequila, and I brought him.
So he's a big
it looked
complainer.
More gold, so he said I didn't bring him the right kind of tequila, and I just told him to go to the bar.
Yeah, and then two hours later, you guys were in bed together.
Not really. He came back in the next week.
Came back in the next week.
And he was a little nicer. We got along a little better.
Uh-huh.
And he just
that was the long distance
And
relationship.
that's when he said, "That's when he said, you rude bastard! Do you want to raise my kid?" Oh, geez. Well, I mean, you tell me how it happened. That's how I see it happen. What happened?
He just kept coming back in, and we just kind of
All of a sudden,
got
his
to know each other
rudeness became a little bit cute.
a little attractive,
and charming.
Anybody that likes white tequila is definitely a father figure in my mind.
His rudeness became challenging all of a sudden, didn't it? And you became a little bit intrigued by this rude bastard.
I did.
And all of a sudden, you looked at him in the right light, and he didn't look half bad. All right, he did look half bad, but not...
Only the good half.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
how it happened.
And then what? He was cute.
After her couple of shots, he was real cute.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what happens next? Next thing you know, you're packing up and moving to Seattle.
Yeah, pretty much. 6 months later.
6 months later.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That was quick.
So now you two are living together?
We are.
Oh. Stephen, you may describe that as living in sin.
Living in sin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why stop now, though?
Basically, shut the mouth behind the glass there. I know he has this private conversation going on during the show.
Yeah.
He's got to get in a few under the wire before he heads off to Hawaii.
Right.
But I'm focusing right now very strongly on our Red Robin bartender, waitress. What do you do there in the bar?
Cocktail waitress.
Cocktail waitress.
Cocktailer.
Mm-hmm.
Who had the coffee milkshake?
And your 3.5-year-old daughter is happy with this climate that you've set up for her with the guy you moved across the mountains for?
Yes. He's great. He's good with her.
It's good with her.
In front of you.
Oh, stop it.
But when you're serving Oreo shakes,
Freckled lemonades.
when you're serving freckled lemonades, is he as nice as he is when you're around? That's the question.
Yes.
He is.
I believe so.
You have no doubt.
Right, because she would tell me.
What is that sound?
I don't know.
What is that sound? Anyone know?
Steven?
Oh, it's up here. I don't know what it is.
You want to chill it out, whatever it is?
Well, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
Now, what would you like from us this morning? What can
I
we
would
get
love
you?
to be on the secret scroll.
The what scroll?
Is it the secret scroll?
The secret scroll?
The
secret.
Yeah. I'll put you on the secret scroll. That's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be the only
Whether or
one who
not you
wants-
make it on the sacred scroll, is
That's
another. Oh, you were so close! That's so Yakima.
It's the kind of crap that happens when I order drinks. You know, just gets it a little off.
You know what?
See, that's how she met him.
Is this the way you take orders in Red Robin? Is this the way you write down people's...
I don't write anything down, actually.
No, we'll put you to the test.
Yeah, let's
Unless
do
it's
that.
6 or more. I'll memorize it.
Yes. So are you in love with this guy you moved across the Cascades for?
Yes.
Yakima's across the Cascades there?
Yes, it is. Sure is.
I was taking a stab at that one.
You nailed it.
You don't have any regrets about uprooting yourself and moving across the Cascades for a guy in a very lame fashion?
Desperate.
Wow.
Reeking of desperado.
No. Why didn't he move for you? What does he have over here that's more important for you?
I think
other
his
life?
job's a little more here than more as me. I can waitress anywhere, do a
Mhm.
front desk job anywhere. So
So
it's
he has
easier
you.
for me.
He has you convinced that he's more important than you. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's
He has you believing that he's more important. What does he do that's so fascinating that it can only be done
Over here.
over here?
He is a manager of a corporation.
Corporations in
That's got Seattle written all over.
No, you can
President
only,
of Boeing.
You can only get corporations here in Seattle.
Yeah.
So it's a specific corporation,
Wait,
I
yeah,
imagine.
he works for.
Yes,
He's the manager for them.
as a manager. And he's making huge, big-time bucks to the point where you have to work 2 jobs. Right. You work at Red Robin and a dentist office and raise a 3.5-year-old.
That management position. Whew.
I would think that if he was doing so well and he couldn't leave this area, that you would be able to only have to work 1 job to take care of yourself and your child, but you have to work 2, the dentist office and Red Robin.
It's actually not him. It's more me. I have a lot of credit card bills, and I have a car payment.
If he's such a good boyfriend, isn't he lending a hand to help you
He does. No,
get
he
that
helps.
debt
He
down a little
helps very
bit?
much.
Maybe it's hard for him to lend a hand when he has no money in that hand. And yet you moved across the Cascades.
He helps us both very much.
But he's
kind of a stranger. It's weird that you trust your daughter with like a stranger you met 6 months. You know?
Yeah.
He's not really a stranger. We've been together for 11 months.
You've been dating for 11 months?
Yes.
And how long have you been sexually active with this man?
13.
How long have you
I
been
think it was
sexually
3
active
weeks
with this
after.
man? 3 weeks after you met.
Yeah.
How long after you guys got together did he meet your child?
Oh, not until about 4 or 5 months.
Mhm.
Okay, so
I saw a movie like this recently on cable. It's called This Boy's Life.
Oh, whoa.
Do you think that the way this situation is being described, that you can understand our point of view, that maybe it has a tinge of desperado, Steven?
I can see that from your point of view, yes.
But we just don't know the way it is. We don't know the love that has developed and the caring little family environment that you've set up for yourself, your boyfriend, and your lovely daughter. I imagine she's a lovely girl.
That's correct. Yes, she's very lovely.
Desperation.
Oh, jeez.
Why don't you come to your senses?
Do you need to come to your senses there, Sherry? What? What's in it? A lot of fences in Yakima, are there?
Oh, tons of.
Yeah. Oh, good for riding.
Let me tell you.
Oh, you're a
Hey, Sherry, are you a hard one? Oh, jeez. At least one of us is. Anyway, I like the way she looks, Terry.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Got a cutesy, natural, and fun-loving look.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
She doesn't try that hard. She doesn't work out and do herself up all big time, and yet she puts on enough makeup to keep herself presentable.
Well,
and
she doesn't need to,
Very
like
presentable.
you pointed out.
You're a very presentable woman.
Thank you.
Doesn't look like the toughest pull in the world. Like perfect, you know.
Wow.
No, it's true.
Are you the toughest pull in the world? Do you want to debate that? It's
No,
hard
I
to
don't think
debate
so.
that knowing
The
that.
guy that was rude to her. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, think about it. 3 weeks
3
in.
weeks later, you got your legs behind your head like Bugs Fingers Bunny for the guy. Come on, it's hard for you to stand over there and profess that you are the hardest pull in the world. All right.
Right.
Just give it up right now.
Okay, I give up.
Okay. I didn't mean that. Anyway.
I know what you meant.
Yes. Steven, what do you think? You can turn down the music a little bit.
Okay.
What do you think of our friend Sherry here, who very desperately wants to be on the secret scroll?
Well, she seems like a nice young lady, and the fact that she has all these bills to pay and everything, what is she going to do with this $5,000? You can't pay bills with that.
Christmas for my 3.5-year-old. That's what it would be. It would help out.
Oh, cry me a river. Everybody has kids.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't make you special.
That's correct.
No,
I'm not
it
trying to say I'm special.
Turn out the music, David. Is there any questions you may have for our friend here who would like to be on the secret scroll?
What kind of employee discount do you get there?
Oh, dear. Stephen is a huge... You have become...
His idol.
His idol, because Stephen is the biggest fan of the bottomless fries at Red Robin. Yes.
I can get you some fries.
I'm sure if you guys saw each other, you would know at the initial sight, you would know Stephen. He probably just skips through the door every day. Anyhow, Stephen, do you have any serious questions as we make our decision as to whether to put her on the sacred scroll?
I like her. I think that she should be on the scroll, if my opinion counts.
No, it doesn't. I just wondered if you had any questions that would help me make a decision.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. Anyone have any questions? You know what? I may have to open the, I'm kind of... What's all that noise?
Someone's mic'd on the way out.
I'm about to die.
I'm wondering what we should do with you. Because I do have a ton of spots left on the sacred scrolls, but I'm not convinced you need to be on it.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Everything's going well for her. She packed up. She moved over here. She's got a guy taking care of her. Why does she need this guy to take care of her, Terry? She didn't move over here for me?
No, she didn't.
She got a man.
She does. And he's a manager type.
When we get back, the listeners get to ask their questions of you. I'm going to take a break here. Listeners get to ask their questions. And then you may have to do something here in the studio. Are you willing to do something? Not some outrageous task, but something that shows to me, you know what, T-Man? I am loyal to you now that I am over here in the western side of the state. And even though you pulled the plug when you were on in Yakima, we don't resent you for that.
I will, yeah.
Show me something is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad that's on record. We'll take a break. When we come back, she gets thrown to the lions!
The T-Man. Cube
Vinnie the Poo is on the line?
No.
Vinnie?
Yes, sir.
It's a good thing you didn't come into work doing the mail and other stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's all I got to say. You don't sound well.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel well either. Oh.
You actually sound a lot deeper voiced, a lot more masculine, Terry.
Wow, you need to keep this.
Man.
Became a man over the weekend.
What have you been doing?
The flu turned you into a man.
Wow.
Thank you, Flu. I appreciate it.
Trust me, it would have been a lot worse if we actually had your address and John was pounding on your front door right now.
Yeah, that would have not have been good at
You
all.
were really close to that. The duo of John at the front door and this guy at the back door.
Good morning.
Oh, my God.
A little coincidental, they're sharing the same bug, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to come over, Vinny?
Oh, my God.
No, you can stay at your house.
He's as sick as you are right now. Your voices are obviously revealing that situation.
You can make chicken soup together. It'll be hot.
Mix vapor rub each other. It'll be perfect.
Oh, wow.
What do you say? Is it a deal, Vinny?
No.
He lives He lives just a few blocks away from you.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Vinny's super homophobic, if you didn't know.
All right.
No,
Hates
really.
gay.
Mm-hmm.
Gay fat men that live in West Seattle named Christopher.
Sounds like they're using voice-altering materials, Kat.
No, it's just normal.
Okay.
Oh, my
geez.
God.
You
It
sound
sounds
80.
like they switched voices.
All right, Vinny, so you get better. We'll see you tomorrow or no?
Yeah, I'll be in tomorrow. I'll definitely be in tomorrow.
What do you got, Vinny?
I don't know. I was just not feeling well last night. It was like a real late night thing, so.
When did he get sick?
Oh, I had a DJ at concert last night, and it was after the concert was when I started getting sick.
I can't understand what he's saying. Doesn't even sound like Vinny Terry.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, back to you, Sherry. Back to our little Red Robin friend. Let me see what text pages have come in first before we move on here. Anyone raise your hand if you think Steven is gay. Terry needs to get her fat ass on The Biggest Loser 2 that's starting this week.
Okay, I'll get on there.
Does the Red Robin girl take it up to Steiner?
Wow.
Raise your hand. Let's see here. What else we have? Please put me on a secret scroll. How come I have a feeling if I went over to Terry Free's house, I would smell cooked dog? Sexy Lexi sucks. I listen to her show all the time, and I get nothing out of it.
What do you expect to get out of it?
I don't know.
Okay.
What else I needed that damn gift card to use for Amazon. All right, well, I want to hump Kendall so bad.
Wow.
Kendall's boyfriend is knocking you, T-Man, on MySpace. Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Look into that, Steven.
I'll go look it up.
Big
Get
dorky
there.
boyfriend. That's true.
Oh.
You know how quickly I get angry,
Oh, I
Terry.
know. Can of whoop ass
I
coming.
heard you guys have Xbox 360s to give away. Well, we're going to be giving away Xbox 360s at the finals of The Grinch That Saved Christmas, Terry. For people that come close, but no singer. How mean am I, Terry? When I'm giving away a $5,000 gift card and Xbox 360 is the hottest item for this Christmas season.
Wicked.
Hey, how come you guys haven't mentioned anything about Eddie Guerrero dying yesterday?
Oh, I know. I saw that on the news.
Another wrestler died?
Yeah.
Million.
Well, actually, we were overdue for a wrestler dying. Wrestlers die all the time, Terry, at young ages.
Really bizarre.
Got anything to say about that, Sherry?
No, I don't.
Didn't think so.
For those of you who think it's really fake, there you go. They die all the time.
Oh, jeez. Back to you, as I said, our little Red Robin worker. What to do with you, what decisions to make as far as putting you on the scrolls. I can't just make it that easy, even though I have a ton of spots to fill in so little time. Tell the guy who's waiting outside he's on.
Wow.
All right,
That was easy.
I'll let him know, definitely.
What are you throwing your mouth open wide for like that? Sherry, unless it's for something I'm not all of a sudden expecting, you better close that mouth. Why is your mouth open wide? What's the problem?
I was in awe.
In awe of the guy outside? Well, good. You should be, because sometimes that's the way it works around here. He hasn't done anything wrong yet. He's outside waiting patiently. Go outside, tell him he's on, Pasty.
You got it.
What's his name?
His name is John.
Mm-hmm. But they all already do. Call us from outside, Pasty, would you please? Yes. Now, what to do with our little Red Robin worker, Terry? Where's your baby's daddy in this beautiful picture of life that you have now over here in Western Washington? You have a boyfriend who you told us during the break. Did she not tell you, did I not overhear, Terry, that he pays all the rent and everything? Isn't that a nice little cozy setup?
Cozy.
So you don't really love him.
Oh, jeez. Do you really love him?
I do.
Loves the rent.
I'm curious about where your baby's daddy is. You know the guy who impregnated you back in the day? Why did you let him impregnate you? What happened there? Was he so rude to you that you just had to let him raw dog you? What happened there?
No, we just didn't work out.
I know, but you usually...
Before?
Yeah, before. What inspired you to get to the point where he gave you a lovely child?
It wasn't exactly planned.
That's what I'm saying. He must have been brutal towards you. This is what gets you involved with guys.
We were together for 4 years.
Oh, that long?
Yeah.
Is he out of the picture now?
Yes.
You got a happy life over here?
Yes.
Does he ever see his daughter?
Yes.
It's nice. A pasty! Pasty.
Yes, sir.
Can you give the guy the good news?
John, I'm here to give you good news this morning. You're officially on the Sacred Scroll.
What did he say?
He said that's what he's talking about.
No, let's have Sherry tell him that he's on the Sacred Scroll. Go ahead. Put him on the line.
Okay, here he is.
Sherry, you tell him that he is going to be a finalist, okay?
Okay.
And tell him you're about as far away from a finalist as they get.
Hello?
Okay, you are going to be a finalist on the Sacred Scroll.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm as far away as...
You're
I
not
don't know how
getting
far
on?
away I
that's
am. I
funny
don't
to
think
you?
I'm getting any closer. No.
Is that funny to you?
No.
She's fading
If
quick.
that's so funny, Terry, and that's such a happy little suggestion that she is as far away from being a finalist, then if I tell her she's not a finalist, we could all move on and everything will be great.
Right.
Right? All right, well, thanks for coming down then.
Oh.
Okay.
Why do you have all these expressions with your mouth and face, and yet you don't say anything?
Wow.
Because I don't know what to say to that.
Well, do you want to leave without...
No.
Well,
no.
then why don't you express that?
I guess the question Terry's asking
What am I
is,
going to do?
how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
I want it.
Probably she gets turned on by rude people. So.
Yeah,
Yes.
she does. So, who do you are, T-Man? Hey.
No.
Gay? Gay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jace, do you see any reason whatsoever to put this heterosexual woman on the Sacred Scrolls? I know you despise heterosexual ladies.
No, she just seems like kind of stupid.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
He's not being blown away with your intelligence level. Now, I don't see why he could make an evaluation as to whether you're bright or dumb. I don't think she's done anything to indicate anything that would be revealing of her being dumb, Terry. Not
Have you heard her
necessarily.
talking?
And since Gay's the president of the gay chapter of Mensa, he would know from Dom.
Have I heard her talking? I have heard her talk, Gay. Oh, jeez. Freudian slip.
Right.
And there are things that I noticed that may stand out as, may be interpreted as unintelligent. A lot of things that struck me as her being rather bright. So it cancels out. I don't know why you're all leaning towards the dumb side.
That's just what I felt.
He's just negative Ned all the time.
I'm not negative Ned.
But if Negative Ned is listening and he has to come over.
Right, let him know I'm a cute chubby bottom.
Right.
Any bodybuilder tops out there?
Oh, jeez. Well, what do you think we should do with, are you a big fan of Gay Phone Operator there? I know you've only been, what?
I listen to him every time every morning.
Well, you have no choice if you're listening to the show. I mean, we could punch out, but you don't.
I think he's funny.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Do you want her
Stop
on the...
making fun of me. It's not my fault I don't have a voice.
All right. Do you think she should be on the scroll or not?
Fine, put her on the damn scroll.
It's not that easy. Goodbye. Terry, think she should be on the scroll?
I like her, yes. I do. I think, she seems nice enough.
Right. You want to take some listener questions? I mentioned listener questions in the last segment.
Sure.
I want her under fire, Terry. I want her twisting in the wind. I want her all twisted up. Oh, yeah.
Okay, then how come you're not married yet?
Mark! You're on the air. You have a question, I imagine.
Yeah. What's going on? How y'all doing?
We're doing okay, Mark.
Basically, I just want to know what high school did you go to down there? Did you go to Davis?
No.
High school?
What now?
West Valley and Eisenhower, actually.
You went to two high schools? You had to jump from school to school?
Well, I moved to one for basketball. My coach went to...
Word got around, you got knocked up at one, so you got to go to another.
Oh, they always hide him at Eisenhower.
How long you been living there in Yakima?
All my life.
All your life? Oh, okay. So you like Seattle so far, or what?
Wow.
All right.
So far, I do.
Okay, well, there's a lot of good men out here, so,
Not the chat line, sir.
Yeah, this is not the chat line, although sometimes it really turns into one real quick.
Yeah,
She's got a man, all right?
Or does she, Terry?
Oh.
is she the type that's so quick to jump for the next big offer?
Well, could be. Someone with bigger pockets.
She may never see another big offer.
Can one construe that you are in it for the being taken care of aspect? Is that unfair to accuse you of, or no? You found a guy who's got a reasonable job that makes reasonable money, can pay the reasonable rent and the reasonable bills, and you reasonably decided to come over from Yakima to this area to reasonably settle down with this guy? Or was it just a loving situation and you would have come over if he was penniless? She thought of that one.
Yeah, she laughed at that one. Penniless, you've got
no way.
It was love. I mean, I wouldn't have come over here if he
But
was penniless.
it wouldn't have been love if he wasn't a guy with a lot going for himself. Nothing wrong with that. No
I don't think I would have
shame
moved my whole life over here.
No
if it wouldn't have
shame in admitting that.
Right.
You wouldn't have allowed yourself to fall in love with him if he was just some crackpot without a job.
Right.
Is that what they call those things?
Yeah, I think so.
I have enough to take care of.
So not just anybody could have swept you off your feet over here.
Despicable. Is that despicable, Terry?
Despicable.
Now do you understand why I want to make her twist to the wind?
Make her twist,
Oh,
T-Man.
Renee.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, T-Man?
What do you got?
Huh?
Speak.
Okay, all right. I want to talk about my boyfriend.
Okay, we're not taking calls about your boyfriend right now. It's
Well,
not
listen.
No, I would love to listen.
My boyfriend is her boyfriend?
His female friend thinks I'm ugly.
Well,
right?
she's damn right. Melanie!
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How you doing, T-Man?
What do you got, baby?
I'm calling because of what Gay was saying, that she sounds dumb.
Yes.
I don't think she sounds dumb. She just sounds dull and dry.
Dry.
Like she doesn't have anything.
We don't appreciate dry women in our studio. No. Break out the morning show lubrication, Terry.
Oh, let me go get it for you.
Would you see yourself as a dry and dull individual? I don't want dry and dull individuals on my sacred scroll.
Yeah, I don't want dry and dull at
Not at
Emerald
all.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very outgoing, and I have an outgoing personality, which is part of a show over the radio.
Tyler, a question or a comment?
Yeah, actually, I have a question. How many gaps of time? How long of gaps of time have you had between employment?
What? Me?
He's not
Have
talking
you
to the
been
water
working
cooler.
full time since you're not the sole provider for
She
your
works
family?
2 jobs, believe it or not, even though she is in a situation where all her bills are paid for and all the rent is
All my
covered.
bills aren't paid for. I pay all my bills.
All right, whatever. She works at Red Robin. Does he pay your rent? All right, then you're not paying the water bill. All right, even though in an apartment, you live in an apartment, so that's probably paid for anyway, and the rent costs. Anyway, all right. Even she works at Red Robin in the bar area. She's a cocktail waitress. And she also. How often do you work at the dentist office?
It's going to go down to 1 day. It'll go 1 day a week.
1 day a week.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a couple of stops in there, here and there. I see.
So I have a question then. Is this her way of providing for the family, or is why does she need to be on the sacred scroll?
Well, who doesn't want to be on the sacred scroll is what I ask. I mean, Bill Gates is waiting outside the green room. He wants to be on the sacred scroll, and he's the richest man in the world. Anyway, I don't begrudge anyone that wants to win a $5,000 gift card, Terry.
Right.
I just got to be very careful in who has the shot to win it and who doesn't, Terry.
Absolutely.
Can't let it fall in the wrong hands.
Mm-hmm. Can't let a $5,000 gift card just fall into the wrong hands. Let me see your hands. Nasty!
Oh, wow. Look at those hands.
Who knows what would happen?
All right, this is very simple. I don't know why I didn't see this a mile away. It's very clear as to whether you wind up on the sacred scrolls or whether you walk out of here with a nice to meet you, but not going to happen. She works at Red Robin.
Mm-hmm. She does.
She wants to get on the sacred scroll in honor of the greatest invention in the history of mankind, the bottomless fries, Terry.
Oh, yeah?
If you get bottomless and get on Pasty Dave's lap, you are it!
Wow.
Woo!
I don't even know what that means. What does it mean to be bottomless, Terry? Does that mean
Well,
something?
We had to slice her butt off.
That's right. If you let us slice off your butt in our morning show deli cleaver type apparatus,
you have a
she's got to
chainsaw.
get in.
No, I think we all know what bottomless means. And
Sure.
in the instinctful way I used it, Terry, you have 2 choices. You're looking at Pasty Dave. You're sizing him up right now. You look rather frightened. You can either get bottomless and sit on Pasty Dave's lap for 25 seconds. You're no sissy. Or you can get bottomless and you have to sit on the morning show couch for the next How long there?
What?
Through Shell and Heart's show.
Yeah, through the end of the show.
Through Shell and Heart's old school lunch?
New Year's Eve, you're done.
The ball drops, you can go home.
Oh, yeah.
Or 15 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Which is dirtier, Dave's lap or the couch?
Yeah, Dave's lap or the couch. That's a good question.
Yeah, the couch tells a lot of stories. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
The couch has been there for a few years now.
And you can't use a toilet seat liner when you sit on Dave's lap.
So you either sit on Dave's lap, or you choose the couch in a bottomless fashion, put in a couple of minutes on the couch, 25 seconds on Pasty's lap, and you're good to go. You're on the scroll, and fate may have it that you will win a $5,000 gift.
Looks like you need some time.
Do you need some time to figure this one out? Or you could take option B, C.
Let's see.
What's after A?
Yeah, you can take option C, and that's thank you very much, T-Man. It was lovely coming down here and spending some time with you.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
That is a good one.
And you got to choose one of the two.
I'd sit bottomless on Pasty's lap for $5,000.
Oh, God.
I do it after the show anyway. What's the big deal?
It's like an easy...
We line up after the show.
Thong. I mean,
You're wearing a thong?
oh yeah.
Well, that makes two of us.
It's gonna be
Pasty, you gotta be careful, though.
bottomless.
Well, bottomless means
kind of
bottomless.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to make you.
Right. Well,
Yes.
there's not much there to
And
put
we're
on.
going to pull out a little bit, but that's all right.
So 15 minutes on a couple minutes on the couch.
I'm not going to make you sit there 15 minutes. I'll get bored. So,
If I sit on his lap, do I have to pull my pants completely, take them off, or
Oh,
just
geez.
pull them down and sit and
Bottomless.
stand up? I don't have to like.
well,
take my-
bottomless could still mean around her ankles.
Right,
Terry. That
right.
would look kind of
Sure.
cool. She turns Pasty into like a toilet seat.
Yeah.
25 seconds on Pasty's lap, like you're squeezing out a heater, or
And if she does that, a first round bye.
3 minutes.
First round.
If she squeezes out a heater, she gets a first round bye.
Man.
Yes.
On Pasty's
He was related to
lap.
people pooping on each other, it sounds like.
exactly.
All right, no, that's a
I love
deal.
it.
That's a deal. If you're on
Oh,
Pasty's
my
lap
God.
and you're squeezing out a heater,
Stop it.
we'll give you a first round bye in the finals at Emerald Downs.
God.
No,
Or-
you're ruining it for me. It was kind of hot.
Or you could just be on the Sacred Scroll
Oh, my God.
with an equal chance as everyone else on the scrolls by sitting on Pasty's lap, bottomless fries, for the next 25 seconds. Or you could sit on the couch, bottomless, for 3 minutes. Choice is yours, and the time is up.
I'm gonna do the couch for 3 minutes.
Really?
Wow.
That's shocking.
Pasty's got to imagine she could be impaled and killed.
I'm thinking of
Okay.
what my boyfriend would rather me do.
Yeah, right. All right, head over.
So you always do what your boyfriend wants you to do?
No, but
Wow.
no,
Move to Seattle.
Over here.
no, not at
Get
all.
rid of your daughter. Okay, honey.
Get rid of your daughter.
No.
If you asked her to sacrifice your daughter, would you do it?
No,
How about for a gift card?
no. But no, what's the first line string? What was that? What did I have to do for that?
What was that
The
now?
first line finalist. I didn't.
I'll squeeze out a heater.
On Pasty's
Yeah, okay.
lap.
All right. Anyway, why don't you
Wonder why
take
you
off the
can't,
headphones,
Steven.
get on the couch, and begin your 3 minutes.
In the penalty
It's all
box.
giggly. 3 minutes in the
Cheers.
penalty box for fighting.
Okay, so I really have to pull my pants.
Bottomless!
Oh, my gosh.
Jeez.
No, pretend first. We'll get some.
What do you
out of
think?
it.
This is theater of the mind?
Like we're the first guys you've done it for in the whole few minutes. Whatever.
What, you want us to give you a little rude foreplay? All right, come on. Make it happen. You got about what? How long until she gets on that couch before
Oh,
she's disqualified?
there she is.
She's on the couch.
Do you
she's
need to
on.
verify that she's
Can't even
bottomless?
see where she's sitting, Terry.
No.
What's that now?
I said,
Pacey
you want to
should verify that she's
Pasty, go over there and verify that she's bottomless, please. And if she's, and if she's
He'll
not,
handle it. He'll handle it.
ladies and gentlemen, Sherry, 24-year-old contestant that works at Red Robin with the bottomless fries, is now getting the first-hand look of what it's like to be a fry in that situation. Now she's on the other side. She's taking it for granted that the fries love their job.
Boy, that couch has seen a lot of stuff.
Now
Oh,
she
nice.
knows.
Whoa,
she's
nasty.
sitting. She's sitting right where Hammy did that.
Yes. Oh, my
No,
God.
why did
Girls.
It's
Oh.
funny you decided to sit on that end of the couch.
Now, did that girl ever get rid of that? Was there ever a cure? Or?
Well, I don't think there is a cure.
Okay.
But they are working on it.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yes.
The T-Man.
Oh, you know it is. Terry, our little friend Sherry is officially on the Sacred Scroll. She did her time. She is off and running with the day. And she also has a cocktail of STDs from getting on that couch. But
I know. Get tested.
It's all going to be worth it when she realizes that she is at least chasing down the fateful experience of winning a $5,000 gift card, Terry.
Oh, yes.
Let me see what text pages need to be read here. Somebody writes, what's a good one here? Is it wrong to screw your sister's best friend? Why don't you want to screw your sister's best friend? What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
All right. Gay isn't sick. He just has dried up man chowder in his throat. That is nasty. I got to read this before I read him on the air, Terry.
Yes.
Who's Jessica who writes thank you? XOXO. You doing something up there, Steven?
Me?
Who? I don't know Jessica. Do you know Jessica, Terry?
Jessica Alba?
No.
Pasty? Any idea who this Jessica is? The text page is just thank you, signed Jessica. Huh? Eh?
I can tell you she's had some other texts that she sent in. Shuffle XOXO Jess at, what time was that?
It's very anyway.
No, so that
Real
would be a
code
no.
cracker.
He does not know.
I guess not.
He's just trying to
throw us off the set.
Yes.
convolute the whole situation.
Right.
No idea.
What else do we need to read here? What happened to Eddie Guerrero? I don't know. What happened to Eddie Guerrero? I know he died.
They just found him in his hotel room.
Typical WWF or E type experience
Right.
where the overdose happens in between matches at the Pontiac Silverdome back in the day, and then the next day at the Cleveland Gund Arena. They go back to the hotel rooms and they do massive amounts of coke and they die.
Oh, wow.
Another day at the office.
You combine that with the steroids that they're over-infiltrating their body with, and there it is. All right, what else do we have here?
The heart not made to go that fast, guys.
Oh, wow.
Slow down.
Kendall's boyfriend. Oh, yeah, what happened with the Kendall's boyfriend thing? What did he say about me, Steven? You check that out?
It doesn't specifically point out you.
What does it say?
It says, simply put, I'm a simple person. I love football, golf, video games,
I don't
and a
know
lot of
what
other
does it
stuff.
say about me?
Oh, I hate Cube 93.
Oh, that's what he says?
Yeah.
All right, well, I agree. Anyhow, no. I don't know if
just
that's enough,
his whole bio is just
what I'm saying is I can't blame him for all we've done to him.
Right.
For the loser that he is.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Another I hate.
No, Cube 93 will always be the greatest radio station, like a roach, Terry. You can't get rid of it.
He should love us. He did that, and his girlfriend came back.
What does Fearless think about the Eagles tonight? Will they win? Will they keep it under 48 points? Let me tell you this.
Uh-oh.
Fearless Forecaster doesn't just do menial games, Terry.
Yes.
All right, this is a Monday Night Football game, no doubt, but this is just one of the run-of-the-mill Monday Night Football games in the course of a season. You're going to ask Fearless, who's never been wrong about any prediction he's ever made in his life? Meanwhile, first of all, he's in the south of France right now. And second of all, I'm not going to call him to ask him about a simple Monday Night Football game. When I call him, it's for huge games.
Okay.
Like the Apple Cup.
Where do you think the line for the Apple Cup opened, by the way, since you mentioned it? I just looked at the paper. What do you think the betting line is for the Apple Cup at Husky Stadium? Scott, your answer.
I'm going to say Huskies minus 1.5.
You got the wrong team favorite.
Yep.
Really?
The Washington State Cougars
Our favorite?
are a 3-point favorite.
No.
On the home
Stop
field
it.
of your Washington Huskies.
Come on.
Get out.
All of a sudden they win one game and they're world beaters now?
We're world beaters. Wazoo's wife beaters.
Yeah, they are right about now.
I'll take a wife beater over a world beater any day. Anyhow, your Washington State Cougars 3-point favorites for your Apple Cup this Saturday.
That surprises me.
But, as I said, Fearless is not going to predict Monday Night's football game. But if you're asking me, my humble opinion, Terry, which is about 50% right, 50% wrong, I will say that the Dallas Cowboys win this game tonight, even though they're underdogs by 3 points. Terry.
Wow.
I like Dallas to win the game. Mm-hmm. And if he's saying the over-under is 48, I would definitely go under. I don't think it's that high.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems pretty high.
That can't be right.
Terrell Owens out, not happy.
Even if it's like 42, I would go under. But
Want me to look?
that's all right. No biggie, just a simple Monday Night Football game.
40 is the over.
See, I knew it wasn't 48. That seems like they're handing you money.
But we're still in.
Yeah, regardless.
At 40 with a little less enthusiasm, I go under.
Oh.
Under 40. Looking for something like a 20-13 final, Terry.
Okay.
Something like that.
In case you're interested, the Philadelphia Failure Society will be holding a meeting tonight for the game.
Yes, we will. A little 17-10 final tonight, maybe, Terry.
Okay.
Wow.
With the Dallas Cowboys on the long side of the score.
Wow.
I do have a Cougar at quarterback. I don't know.
Oh, that's true.
They could Cougar in the fourth quarter like he did against the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm. We shall, as we say in the trade, see.
He was born in the bayou.
Eating a ham sandwich.
With a golden spoon. With golden teeth.
I think romantic is just sitting down and what a like this.
He's a guy looking for Miss Do-Right. And in the meantime, f***ing everybody inside.
Yeah.
He's high on life. And probably something else, too. And now, the most romantic man in the land.
Just chilling.
He's the ham sandwich guy.
Go, 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 go! I say, whoa! Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now!
Bam. Yes, Hammy.
Oh man, I'm just ducked off out here in the middle of Othello Park this morning, and I couldn't say it. Not feeling any better than what I could be feeling.
I'm going to Othello Park.
We'll be there in a few minutes. Who's sucking you off? What's going on, Hammy? Is there a problem or no?
Nah, it ain't no problem, T-Man. I'm just cutting across the park you did, because the sun is amazing this morning.
Oh, well, they're supposed to. After many a drenching type day, Terry, after many a soggy day that we've put in the bank over the past month or two, there is going to be, according to your 5-day forecast, there's going to be a stretch of some sunny days. Terry Free weather me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Oh, thank you so much.
And the reason why I say the sun is amazing this morning, because the sun is on me this morning,
Okay.
and that means for people that are just like me, the minute you see the sun, you get up, you motivate yourself. If you like cereals and milk, do that. But after breakfast is done this morning, you do the best thing that's going on and hit the world.
There it is.
All right.
What do you hit the world with exactly?
Say what now?
No, it doesn't matter.
You ran out of paper. Leave him alone.
Yes.
That's all he has.
Cereals and milk. Now that's a balanced breakfast.
And a big blunt probably, too, at some point. You don't mind.
Whoa now.
The T-Man.